Look at me. Woo! Look at my Black Friday shirt. I tell you, in for a game today, guys. In for a game today. Good morning to everybody. Going to go straight to the chat. We're going to go straight to the lineup. Going to go straight to the game. Hey, I tell you what, 15 minutes before kickoff, but look at me. Just like Eddie Murphy. And what film was that? Look at me. Look at me. I'm not going to say it. I want you to tell me. What film was it? Eddie Murphy's jumping up and down. Look at me. Look at me. All right, I'll jump up and down. Look at me, look at me, look at me. What movie was that? Just to open it up, see if you know, see if you know. But look at this kit. Yes, my Black Friday away shirt, yellow. I'm loving it. And I'll tell you this, honestly, I can't get enough of this shirt, really. Yeah, I'll show you. Can't get enough of this shirt. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful, eh? Now look at the back. Hey? Lovely. Building up more shirts for the show. Also, got to tell you, we are on the cusp of going streaming. I've done all the software, but we can't do it because we got a 24-hour wait. I didn't know that until today. A lot of work went in this week. I tell you what, a lot of work, and I tell you what, I'm so excited to bring it. But look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. Going in the chat, but first of all, we're going to get into the lineup. The lineup is, you know what, let's be good. Let's be good. We're on the road. We are the away team. Let's go with Preston first. You've probably seen it, but I'll just give you a couple of little insights. Iverson in goal, 18 matches so far. Very good goalkeeper. Probably going to have an absolute worst day of his life, hopefully. But Iverson in goal, decent keeper, decent keeper. He knows what to do. Hold on, let's do the Ronaldo thing. Let's get the water there. Where's the water? There we go. Screw FIFA. There's the water. Into the chat right from the start. We'll get you, and we're going to go through the chat all the way through. But right now, into the lineups, like I say, Iverson in goal. Number 2, Valentin, defender, very good. Whiteman, the captain, he will bring a performance. There's no doubt about it. One thing about these guys, they get goals from everywhere. If you're looking for the team to get it done, and I'm saying up top, forwards, they are scoring, but they're not scoring prolifically. This is another team that gets goals from all around. So we've got to be really careful on how we handle these guys. First 15 minutes, very important. But carrying on through, quite a few regulars, quite a lot of experience in this team. Very fit, very fit. Also, Lindsay, Story. Number 16, Hughes. 17, Dobbin. Number 21, Devine. 22, Thordarson. And up top, Smith and Small. Smith, 24, Small, 26. On the bench, Walton, Vukcevic, Nolan, Ofia, Armstrong, Thompson, Mawaney, Keane, and Jefferson. Very, very compact team. I'll tell you what, we are in for a game today. It could be a big match for somebody, and I'm going to talk about that somebody right now before we get in there. WREXHAM lineup. Different. Probably better than last weekend, maybe, you think. But the back line, no change to the back line. 1 goal in 5 matches against WREXHAM. No changes in the back line. Okonkwo, Cleworth, Hyam, and Scar. Again, look for Hyam to be on the right side, Dan Scar possibly in the middle. It's been working well. It's quite surprising. And I think that Phil is showing a lot of faith in Dan Scar, whereby the Boo Boys early in the season didn't want to see Dan Scar in there at all, yeah? Well, now Dan Scar's really coming through. I do like what he's done in the last couple of games. He's standing up. He's not hiding. There is no place to hide. And Preston fans, welcome in, welcome everybody. Welcome WREXHAM fans around the world. Remember, like, subscribe, pay for your tickets, get in the club. Look at my new shirt. Oh, I'm so happy with this shirt. My Black Friday buy shirt. My Black Friday buy in midfield. Gotta love this one. I'm so happy to announce this one. Ryan Barnett starting minutes today. Yes, you'll hear why. Ryan Barnett starting off, Ben Sheaf in the middle, George Dobson playing a prolific season so far. Yeah, I mean, when you consider the first 5 games, George did look like a fish out of water, but he wasn't really bringing the George Dobson we knew from last season. He is now. He stepped up. That, I wouldn't say slightly carrying a couple of pounds, but I will say he was carrying a couple of pounds that he needed to shed. Those have gone. Look how skinny-faced George Dobson is. Absolutely. Barney, though, I've got to say, that's one thing that makes me happy. Sheaf, Dobson in the middle, and George Thomason. George is doing okay. George is putting in a game. He's standing up. He's wearing the badge. He's working his ass off. Absolutely, absolutely. And then Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack, who doesn't love Jimmy Mack? Jimmy Mack, why don't you come on back? Jimmy, Jimmy. Oh, I tell you, I'm up for this one. Jimmy Max up there. And up top, Kiefer. He's a keeper. And Nathan. Yes, it's Broadhead and more up top. So there you go. There's the lineups. That's the lovely lineups. We can switch that down. Don't need that for nada. Going into the chat where all the perfect people are. Starting off with Octo Gifted Experience. Looking like a must-win with Watford and Leicester winning. Yeah, some sad news there. Going to tell you about that in a second. And teams and subs looking strong. Yes, they are. So good morning to you, Octo Gifted Experience. You betcha. I love this next one. This is a great one. You a Bible bro. Message retracted, but good morning in. Or you a Bible bro says, Jason from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hey, Tennessee, welcome in, brother. USA is ready for a Wrexham win. Yes, you know what? This would be a massive time to get a win. 8 undefeated. Can we make it 9? Literally, we're in the championship. Can we make it 9? Crazy thought, isn't it? When you think at the start of the season how we started, and we're looking to go possibly 9 unbeaten. Let's not jinx it. No, sir. But hey, 9 unbeaten. That would be beautiful. Angus McWhirter, good morning, Angus. Hey, Stevie. Back to football. Had enough of yesterday's circus atmosphere. Yes. Yeah. Do you know what? I didn't even watch the draw. I can't stand that circus. That's like the EPL to me. It's like the Premier League. Remember what I tell you? Smoke and mirrors, smoke and makeup. It's just not what I need. I went straight to the websites that I trust, the media websites. I just gathered all the information. And then, yes, I put 2 videos out yesterday. Go downstairs to the library. Please support the channel. There's 2 videos that I put out yesterday. One's got all the groups in it. So it's a quick guide. It's 1 minute, 8 seconds long. It's just a quick guide so you can see the groups, the teams, and the matches. It's all in beautiful color. Yes. And then the next one, if you're a Canada fan, I put one out, The Nightmare for Canada in Group B. Yeah, might want to check that out because there's some very, I think, valuable points that I put into that. So there's a 2 World Cup videos put out yesterday amidst all the circus. Yes, Angus McWhirter, you are so right. You a Bible. I'm making sure I'm reading that right. You're a Bible bro. There you go. You're a Bible bro. Says, retracted. So bring it again. Love Tennessee, brother. Got to tell you. Angus McWhirter, nice jersey. I could do without the color, but that is my problem. Flashback from high school, boarding school. Hey, I tell you what, that's beautiful. Bring up your memories. Absolutely. And You're a Bible bro says that is a nice jersey. Well, thank you, my man. I tell you what, we've got some news for you, but let's have another look down on Deepdale. I'm watching some film right now on Deepdale. Guys are getting off the bus. It's a little chilly morning. There's a lot of exhaust fumes coming out of that bus. It sounds a bit chilly. It's going to be a cool, moist day. It's going to be breezy as well, but that's what you get this time of year in the UK. That's their winter. That's their wet snow, if you want. But looking at Deepdale, it looks beautiful. Noticed that the field is liable to cut up. When I'm watching the Preston boys training on the sideline, they're running track lines into the grass. If you've been watching the lineups, you'll see that they're studs, cleats, blades, whatever they're wearing. They should be wearing cleats, not blades. Wear blades in the rain, slip on your ass all day. If someone's slipping, watch for them to change the boots. And nowadays, why are people slipping if at all? Hey, just got to say. But the scenes are looking good. And North End fans are getting ready. Beautiful little shot of 2 Wrexham kids. Gotta love that. 2 little kids in the crowd with their little woolly hats on. Wrexham woolly hats, yes. They obviously did that on a Black Friday. But yes, things are looking good. Let me have a swig. I'm on the water. Yes, agua, Wasser. There we go. Getting back into the chat where all the superstars live. Yes, my people. You are the superstars. There's no doubt about it. R.R. Reynolds, a giant canary has replaced Stevie. I tell you, the material is really nice. And this is light yellow. I thought it was going to be slightly darker, but I got to tell you, I'm really happy with the badge. Remember about 3 years ago with the badges where it was like all twisted and, you see all the seams pulling it this way and pulling it that way. It's smooth. And the Macron logo, That is something classy. You have to see it close up. It's got a yellow edging on the green. Beautiful shirt. Got to say, well worth the money. I paid 60 quid, just over 100 and something bucks, but I love it. I love it. I love it. But yes, a canary. And it does remind me of Norwich. And I'm going to say about Norwich in a second. But anyway, yes. I tell you, the canary replaced Stevie. Thank you, R.R. Reynolds. That's awesome, buddy. Angus McWhirter says it's the balmy 34 degrees in St. Louis. Snowy, I bet. Snowy. Did you get some snow? We've had nothing but snow. Minus 18 yesterday. I was outside with the plow doing the snow on the roads around my place. And if I hadn't, I wouldn't be getting out today. I tell you, such massive drifts. Got about 3 or 4 foot around the place. Absolutely huge. It's like driving with snow walls around you, just like they do in Switzerland and in Bavaria and in Österreich, Austria, and in northern Italy and the ski resorts. I got a ski resort full of snow. Free Pug Show, good morning. How you doing? Get ready for the match. Angus says the Whitecaps are going to kill this afternoon. Yes. Big MLS Cup final. I tell you, it would be lovely to see Vancouver take that and put a sad face on Messi. I don't have anything against Lionel, not at all. And I don't even get into that, are you a Ronaldo or are you a Messi? I'm neither. There were better players before, way back in time. I'll let you think about that one. And looking at Angus says, it snowed twice the past week. Wow. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Kent says, gotta love Canadians talking temp in metric, Celsius, and snow depth in feet. Oh, mate, this is why I come here. It's the best channel, absolutely best channel for peeps in the chat, having a good time. I tell you. So 3 minutes before kickoff, going to give you some news on the referee. Referee is Mr. Lewis Smith. Got some details on Mr. Lewis Smith. Let's bring it up. Let's bring up the referee right now. It's going to get bright. Lewis Smith, yes, averages 5 yellows per match. He has done 10 championships matches this year. So 10 in the championship, 3 in the National League South. That's the Enterprise National League South. And that was 1 in 25. And he's just done 1 in the Caribou Cup as well. So 14 matches this season. Not bad. But 4 averages and no yellow cards. So there you go. Mr. Lewis Smith on the sideline. Let's get rid of that bright light. We'll get you another bright light in a minute, matey. Put you right there, nice and dark. On the numbers, on the line, we have Alex James and Richard West. And the referee's Lewis Smith. So if you was a gun fan, Smith & Wesson, you got Lewis Smith and Richard West on the line. Weston on the line. So one more time. Lewis Smith and Richard Weston on the line. Smith & Wesson. And Alex James is also the linesman. Your 4th official, what a name. What a name. I mean, this is like a rock star name. 4th official for Preston versus Wrexham is Sebastian Stockbridge. What a great name, eh? Sebastian Stockbridge. And obviously, one thing before we get into this, they're Preston, North End, and Wrexham. I've got it written down, so I just get rid of that white screen. You don't need to see me in white. It's too blinding. But Preston and Wrexham, head-to-head, 16 wins for Preston, 9 draws, 11 wins for Wrexham. That's your head-to-head. So 16-9-11. The first match was 31st of August. Preston North End wins 3-2. That was League Division 3 back in the day. Not so long ago, though. And then the first Wrexham win was the 6th of December, 1975. 1975. Exactly to the day. This is why I do my research. 50 years to the day. The first win for Wrexham over Preston North End. And the last match was the 25th of March, 2000. Yes, the 25th of March, 2000. It's been 25 years. And Preston North End were at home. Wrexham on the road in the League Cup. And it ends Preston North End 2, Wrexham 3. So there you go. There's some more information as we get there. Guys are getting ready. The match is coming soon. I hope you're all having a good time. I tell you, I hope you are. I hope you are. I really do. Just got one more thing to check out here, guys. Give me 1 second as I float to the top, but the game is just about to get ready. I want to just see one thing before we move along, just to confirm something. Yes, that's very nice. Thank you. Good stuff. Let's bring the game back up. Let's get ready for it. And we are going to get the referee there. Mr. Lewis is ready to get things. He's counting off all the players just in case someone has an extra man. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Don't know if it's ever going to happen. But, hey, Let's get ready for it, guys. Let's get ready for it. Angus McWorth, if Miami wins, I have to post a video of me as an overzealous Inter Miami fan. You do that, buddy. Digging This in the house, brother. How you doing? Morning, all. Let's go, Wrexham. That's from Digging This. Here we go. Scene is set. We're at Deepdale. I'm pumped. Ball is live. Let's see what the Wrexham can do today. Welcoming everybody worldwide, wherever you are. Remember, pay for your ticket. That means like and subscribe. You please like, subscription, it's up to you, but I'd love you too. Preston now throwing deep into Wrexham territory. Nothing fast happening today, slowing the game right down. That's what we're going to see a lot of today. Backing you out of there, my man. Thank you very much. Let's bring in what we need. Ball down the line, nothing happening so far. Like I say, the first couple of minutes will show us where this one's going. But expect Preston to be on the ball. And again, Wrexham not rushing into this. Paul Heckingbottom there on the coach. Seasoned coach, a very seasoned coach. Knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of experience in that coaching stuff as well. Paul's been around the league. He knows how to get this done. He's very much like Phil Parkinson. Two very experienced managers. Know exactly what they're doing. Everson, 18 matches this season, in goal for Preston, going well long. Nice kick. That's a deep one. That's going to put the defence under pressure all match long. And I'm going to tell you again, one more time, the pitch is sodden, okay? Watch how the ball is bouncing. It's bouncing sodden. The pitch is really wet. It's going to be tough on the goalkeepers if something comes in hard and low. I'd be shooting from anywhere. Ball over the top, coming through now. Back down the line. Nice play. Does make it. George now, ball into the middle. Bit hard there. Trying to thread the pass through the needle. Doesn't get there. Nice interception. Barney going down the right side. Clips the cross in. That's nice from Barney. Get on the end of it, somebody. Come on now. Come on, Kiefer. There's definitely a push on the back on Kiefer there. Not enough for a penalty, but handsies on Kiefer. Tell you what. Digging This morning, all he says, free Pug Show and likes. Beautiful. Thank you, Pug Show. Beautiful. Thank you. Free Pug Show. Who doesn't like a free pug? It's a great name. Some of the great names on this channel. Absolutely brilliant. All personal. Absolutely all personal. Preston on the back line, looking to break out. Story down the line there. Nice play. Gets it in deep. Going one-on-one now. Goes past his man. Cross comes in. Danger. Oh, I tell you, that just needed a touch. Warning signs. Early on in. 2 minutes in, Preston could have taken the lead. There. I tell you what. Beautiful cross. Look at that cross. That's made to put in the back of the net. Gets on the end of that. Beautiful work by Dobbin on the cross there. But Smith, hopelessly, no connection there. Spud Bros, love the logo on Preston. Spud Bros, Potato Brothers. Spud Bros. If you don't know what spuds are in the UK, they're potatoes. Spud Bros. Lovely. Head tennis going on right now. That's 3. Do we have another one? Yes, there's 4. Can we have another, please? Another? Oh, you little bugger. You should have headed it. Ball over the top to the left side. Man, he's under pressure straight away. Lovely tap off. Dominic Hyam on the ball. Strokes it right across to Maxi Cleworth, who's having a fantastic season. Little mistake last game, but you know what? You're expecting one mistake a season, yeah? Beautiful give and go by Maxi. Threading the ball to the left. Nicely played. Moving forward now with conviction. Thomason onto the left side. Jimmy Mack now on the ball. Passes off, give and go. Doesn't get the give. Gets it back. Jimmy Mack stranded on the sideline. Puts the cross in with his wrong foot. Nice cross. Get on the end of it. Somebody, come on! There you go! Oh! Stealing in at the far post. What a beauty. I tell you. Go. Wrexham. Yes, in we go. Loving it. I tell you, Kiefer more than man. Get in there, babies. Yes. Loving it. 1-0. Kiefer Moore. Watch him ghost in at the far post. Jimmy Mack on his wrong foot, but he curls it in, and the defenders don't deal with it. Keeper can't get it. Kiefer Moore gets the rebound. Take a close look. Iverson in net. Makes a bit of a hash on this one. Take a look now. There. Can't get it. Kiefer Moore steals in. All Iverson's got to do is shuttle across to the left a bit, and that's an easy gather, but well done, Kiefer Moore. Di Humphries, come on, you Reds. Well done digging this. Yeah, man, yes. Early goal, taking the pressure off, I tell you. Big goal, big goal, big goal. I tell you, a massive goal. Well done, Wrexham. Well done, Kiefer Moore. Well done, Jimmy Mack. Another assist, Jimmy Mack. The ball down the right side now. Small on the ball. Small on the ball. Looks to cross it. Does cross it. Who's on the end of it? Danger, 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 danger. And it's outside, outside. Whistled down by the referee. Arthur will take his time. But tell you what, Kiefer Moore. Lovely play. Lovely play. Referee having a word with Smith there. But Wrexham 1-0 up. Isn't it nice to get an early goal on the road? It's absolutely lovely. Couple of results early on already in. Middlesbrough yesterday 4-1 over Hull City. Watford winning 3-2 against Norwich. Norwich were 2-1 up there. Watford coming back with 2 goals to take it out. And Derby County losing at home 3-1 to Leicester. And Charlton end the rot. A 0-0 at home to Portsmouth. The form has left Charlton. They're not doing what they were doing earlier. But I tell you, Wrexham 1-0 up if you're just joining us. Early goal by Kiefer Moore. Ball coming through again. And I tell you, one more goal here by Wrexham. And I tell you now, Preston will be shaking in their boots. It's not always cool to get a goal scored on you, but when you're the home team and it's a cold, wet day in the north of England, well, I tell you, the fans will soon start to chunter because if they've got nothing to cheer, they'll be getting on your case and on your cases. So you better start doing something, Preston, for the fans. But right now, great times. Wrexham fans in fine voice. Preston are unbeaten in the last 5 league games against Wrexham. Yeah, but Wrexham won the last one 25 years ago. And they also won their first game 50 years ago to exactly the day, 6th of December, 1975. Arthur comes and collects. Beautiful, not without danger. Well done, Arthur. A man very much in form. Arthur has been voted as PFA Player of the Month. Let's see if he gets that award, because with 1 goal against and 4 shutouts, I can't see anybody's going to beat that. I can't see anybody's going to beat that at all. Back into the chat as we're going through. Free Pug Show says Jimmy Mack might be a little slow, but I always enjoy his crosses. He's quality. He's quality. Got a great point there, Free Pug Show. He's quality on the crosses. And one of the greatest goals I saw up close was off a cross by him. And he can whip it in. Preston now going down the left side, looking very dangerous in open space. Well defended. Should be a goal kick. Is a corner. Preston going to be storming now to get that ball back in there, but Wrexham needs to be very organised as the rain is teeming down. Be careful, goalkeepers. Splish, splosh. Ball goes in the back of the net. Off for deflection. Let's hope not off this corner. Absolutely. Octo gifted experience. New shirt. Absolutely, bruv. Ball in. Dangerous. Whistle down. Referee wants it back again. Lewis Smith, referee in the middle. Let's see what he's got today. But it's nothing better than being on the road as a Wrexham fan in the pouring down rain and to get an early goal. It makes you feel much better. Well defended by Wrexham on the corner. Near post. Danger. Adverted. Preston on the ball just outside the box. Chips it far side left. George tries to get there, lets it go. Maybe should have took it, but well battled again. George goes down, wins an easy free kick. George looking somewhat like someone out of South America, maybe Central America, CONCACAF. Lovely dive by George to win a no foul incident. Great play. Used the referee. Looked like a Central Americano, or maybe Sudamericano. Brilliant play. That's what I talk about, using the referee. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. Martin BQN in the house. Hi, Stevie. Birmingham 1 down. Love the shirt. Love you too, bruv. Thank you very much. Always good to hear Birmingham are 1-0 down because they're really close to us, as is Charlton, yeah? Yeah. Angus McWhirter, Olympic dive team. Olympic dive team. Well, you know what? That makes me think of the Jamaican bobsleigh team. Jamaica, you know, it's a CN man. Jamaican bobsleigh team. It is a reality. Ball over the top now. Does he get there? Tell you what, well defended, but Jimmy Mack's racing down the left side. It's going to be a clatter. Doesn't get there. Well done by the experienced Jimmy Mack. Yes. 10 minutes coming up. 1-0 on the road. Things are looking bloody good. I hope you're enjoying the match. I hope you're having a great time. Just going to check a couple of scores. Southampton, like you say, 1-0 up. Well done, my friend, over Birmingham. And Sheffield United, 1-0 up on Stoke City. I tell you, Stoke won't want to see that happening. Stoke dropping form. Are they going to drop another match? Yes. Yes, they could do. Let's see what comes of that. Happy days here at Deepdale. Ryan Barnett, I'm so happy to see Ryan Barnett get on the team. I'm absolutely loving it seeing Ryan out there. He already had one dangerous cross come in, and he's got that ability to chip it in. Free kick coming on, referee. No free kick. Kiefer says there should be a free kick. And the referee's coming across, having a closer look at things. Kiefer surely thinks he was fouled, but who cares? It doesn't matter. We're on the ball, 1-0 up. Dobbo back. Dobbo gets it back. Dobbo looking a bit like Maradona on the ball all over the place. Skillful, not just central defensive destruction. I'll say that again. Skillful, not central defensive destruction. CDD. Georgie Dobson. I love what he does on the defense, and the skillful game is getting better and better, and he's getting skinnier all the time. He is. Angmouth a dive team. I love that one, buddy. I do. Octo gifted experience. We are currently 8th. Well done, my man. We're currently 8th. Preston pissing around at the back. Do you want to get caught out? Yeah, keep the tic-tac-toe nonsense going when you're a goal down. You might go 2 down. Come on, son. Put it away. Over the top. Carl Kiefer, you had a man on the inside, bruv. Pass it off, Keith. You got 1 goal. Can't say nothing bad. Should have passed it off. He just acknowledged that he should have passed off the ball. Take a look at the replay. Hard to get that, but he just drags it back, spins, slaps it over. It's a possibility, but Keith knew that ball needed to go across. Doesn't matter. Let's have another. George Dobson. There he goes. There's that skillful Georgie Dobson. Looking like Messi now. Comes over with the ball. Our playmaker, George Dobson, central defensive destructor, taking the corner. And I do like Matty James on the corner. Got to say that. Longman's not bad either. Come on, George. Put a good one in there. On the centre spot. Right on the penalty spot. That's the way. Come on. Oh, I tell you. Not a good connection by Dan Sky. He jumps above the ball. Big man jumps too early. Take another look. Nearly hits him in the shoulder. See that? Jumps too early. Runs too fast, jumps too early, but a great corner by Georgia. That's a sweet corner. You get Kiefer Moore on the end of that. I think that's 2-0. Phil Parkinson absolutely looks like a washing machine. Soaked to the skin. Preston still pissing around at the back. If they get caught out again and they take a goal, Heckingbottom will rip every player's head off at Preston. Again, 13 minutes gone. Lewis Smith doing a great job. Ball going through. He's not going to make that one. Great inside pass. Well defended. Brilliant defense, Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack covering. Couldn't get there. And he's asking, where is everybody? He's the furthest man back. He's like, hey, I'm not the defender. Get back here. Do your job. As Jimmy Mack would say, do your job. There we go. Octo gifted experience. 1 goal and 1 point off playoffs. 1 point. 1 point off the playoffs. I throw it out there. What are you going to do if we hit the playoffs and we start hanging around it? Corner coming in. Oh, that's a great corner. Very, very different style of play. Down low makes people think. Preston down the left side now. Trying to get in. Does he get the shot in? Takes it wide. And it's flicked away from him. Too much play. Too much time on the ball by Dobbin. Ball chips in far side. Again, Wrexham first to it. Could have been a free kick there. Boot to the head nearly. Keep running. Iverson way out of position. Someone needs to volley this back 90 yards into the net. Ball through. Arthur's coming. Let it go, son. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. We're working the clock. Nice one. Nice one. Ryan now goes down the line. Ball wants it back again. Well done, Ryan. Take it down. Beautiful touch. Put the cross in, son. You got 1 minute. Kiefer now. Well played. Wrexham looking for possession. Get possession. Well done, Thomason. Out wide. Jimmy Mack gets the ball. Puts it straight in. Yes, measures the shot. Comes in. Anybody on the end of it? Well defended again by Preston. Wrexham picking up the scraps. Georgie Dobson Nice play. Not the best of passes, George. Not the best of passes. One man now going on his own, doing very well. George, you're going to have to run. Come across now. Come across. This is great play by him. Great tackle by George. It was your mistake. And George basically makes up for a terrible, terrible pass. One pass, one player running through the whole team nearly makes it one apiece. Remember, Preston have had 2 decent chances. Wrexham now coming the other way. Push the ball through, man. That was a criminal pass. Ben Sheaf, that was a criminal pass. Kiefer Moore was up and running one-on-one with the keeper. That should have been much better. Should have been much better. The game is really alive, though, guys. This game is so alive. Preston on the edge of the box. Tic-tac-toe. Takes a shot. Great save, Arthur. Great save, Arthur. Sneaky, sneaky shot. That looks like it's creeping in the far corner. And I tell you what, Divine shaking his head there, but Arthur Okonkwo. Yeah, I said it earlier. Being voted for Man Player of the Month for the championship. And that's why. Great save. I'd love to have a shot from in behind. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Terrible pass by George, as you just saw. I tell you. And Dobbin goes past one, leaves Scarf for dead. George Dobson can't get back, but does finally get the tackling. Ball coming across. Open up. I tell you, a lot of grappling. Nothing going on. Should be a throw-in from Wrexham. Tell you, dodgy days, and we're still there. Woo! Octo gifted experience. We got a difficult end of season. Hard games. Yes, we do. I was looking at that at the beginning of the season. In the preseason, I did say that we will have a tough end to the season. But as you reach there and you've garnered and gained form throughout the season, let's face it, Wrexham started realistically. Now it's realism that we're 8 undefeated, looking for 9, gaining form, climbing the table, closing in, as one was said, 1 point off the playoffs. That was from Octo Gifted Experience. So the whole season has been a season like the last few seasons where we started slow, but like a freight train, we gathered momentum as the season grew. Jimmy Mack now looking to thread the ball. He sees the pass, takes his time, comes inside. Probably not the best option. Jimmy Mack now all the way back. Dominic Heim on the ball. Inside. Thomason back. Sheaf looking for something. Back up. Danny Scar gets the ball. Rolls it over. Maxi Clue within acres of space. Max needs to start pumping the legs going forward when possible. Ball over the top. Arthur. He's going to run there. It's definitely going to go out of play. But well done. Well run by Barney. Valentine, I tell you. Well played. Iverson now takes the ball out. Preston stuck in their own 15. 17 minutes gone. 2 chances majorly for Preston. 1 big chance for Wrexham. A half chance for Wrexham. And a score after 17 minutes is 1-0 to the Red Dragons. And Angus McWhirter says, we've got a difficult end of the season and just shared on Twitter, Stevie. Brilliant. Well done, my friend. Ball coming in now. Just a terrible touch there. Takes it away from him. An easy gather there. Out for a throw-in. Probably a Wrexham throw-in. Valentine. Number 2. Needs to go down to the pub. He's got the pub on the back of the shirt. So Spud Bros on the front of the shirt, pub on the back of the shirt. Sounds like it's a pub breakfast with a pint before the game. Head tennis again, that's 2. Brought down, ball down the line, doesn't get there. Going back to the keeper, nice safe play. Iverson with the ball in his own penalty area. Kiefer Moore down with a bang on the head. Taking a moment. Referee's coming over to have a look. Free Pug Show says, before season started, I hoped we might sneak into the playoffs. And if we do, who knows what can happen. But Parky is doing much better than I expected. And with both wing backs out. Yes, great points. Brilliant points. Got to say, Free Pug Show, you bring it every time. Kiefer's got a bit of a knock. Maybe a bit of treatment. But that won't stop him. I mean, I tell you what, that's not going to stop Kiefer. Not for a second of the day. Not for a second. 20 minutes coming up. Wrexham fans in fine voice. Big turnout today. It's lovely to see it. Lovely to see it. You would not have seen this amount of people with the Wrexham on the road away from the Ikeras, the Rijksground, 5 or 6 years ago. You saw fans, but you did not see this. This has won the hearts and the minds of Wrexham community. It's really won the hearts and the minds of everybody that's watched the Welcome to Wrexham documentary. And it's not a documentary, really, is it? It's just a funny show. It's a great show. It's a club show. But lots of people have got into this club over the last few years. And as I say, it is the best story in football, hands down. Grim plays. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely. Phil's having a word with the linesman. Phil is like Sir Alex Ferguson with squeaky bum time, etc., etc. He knows how to manage a fourth official. Sebastian Stockbridge, your silver-headed fourth official, next to Phil, next to Paul Heckingbottom, here at Deepdale, Preston North End. In Preston, ball over the top, lively, into the box, not well defended. Danger still apparent. Preston on the edge of the box now. Threads the ball through, well defended. I tell you what, great block. Not the best of passes. People trying to sell themselves to the hospital ball here. Ball on the inside. Well defended. Great defending. Pressure right on. Pressure on there. Pressure on there. Attaboy. Attaboy. Goal kick. Goal kick. Corner kick. Interesting. Well done, Thomason. Great pressure. Well done, George. Looking like a bit of a monster there. Did a great job. Absolutely. One more corner, 21 minutes in. Divine threads the ball over. Great corner, far post, well taken, Arthur. That looks like a goalkeeper 30 years ago. Cross comes in, takes the cross with two hands, kills everything, dead. Well done, Arthur. Well done, Arthur. Keep a good eye on today's games, guy. Who's going to be player of this match? So far, it's Kiefer Moore with the goal. But if we do see Arthur extend those saves and blocks and play the game that we know he can, then he may well be in for it. Does George Dobson awake again for another Man of the Match award? Interesting times. 1-0 after 22 minutes. Wrexham doing very well on the road. Things are looking good. Ball over the top. Defended one more time. Back into the mixer. Preston picking up the scraps. Looking to channel it out of the half. Still stuck in their own half. Wrexham standing strong. Leaving very few options but the long ball. And that's an easy header out of danger. Well played. Well played, Dominic Hyam. Heckingbottom playing ball boy. Believe that's Steve McCall in behind him there, the red-headed. Ball over the top now, left-hand side. Coming down the left side. Approaching halfway. On the halfway line just now. Hughes strokes the ball over. Ball going over the top. There it goes. In open space. If he takes it down. Danger, danger, danger. I tell you, well done, Arthur. Well done, Arthur. He comes across. Kills the angles. Makes himself look big. And forces Valentin to blaze the shot way over. Blaze the shot way over. Valentin has taken a knock. Well done, Arthur. Take another look. If Arthur doesn't come across, there's no pressure on Valentin. Valentin can come in easily, get a shot on goal. Great play, Arthur. But the ball over the top by Captain Whiteman falls luckily. But again, Arthur comes strong. We advert another moment of danger. Let's face it, there have been moments of danger. Taking a quick look on the scores on the doors. Nothing's changed apart from Southampton is now 2-0 up on Birmingham. What's happening to the Blues? Sheffield is still 1-0 up on Stoke City. Go Chris Wilder. And obviously Wrexham still 1-0 up on the road at Preston. Great stuff, great stuff. Itchy nose. Something's going to happen. Ball now coming up to midway. Over halfway. Down the left side. Teasing, teasing, teasing. One-on-one now. Nobody giving any quarter. Arthur's coming again. And a wasted cross. And a nice easy gather for Arthur Okonkwo. Ayo's getting lots of balls. Ayo's getting lots of balls. That's great for a goalkeeper. Get your hands on him. Lots of confidence. Be in the game. Keepers love to get the balls coming in. And the results in the bag. Maxi Cleworth, staunch Maxi Cleworth. Ball down the line. Big hello to Paul Cleworth today as well. Big hello to everybody worldwide, wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying this match. I hope you're enjoying this season. Big switch around. Preston coming back the other way. Should be ball coming inside. It comes inside. Does he take the shot? Takes the shot. Takes a cannon off. Georgie Dobson taps it off. Maxi Cleworth skies it out. Ball back in the face. Danger not adverted just yet. Scar now clears it out of the box. And it goes out for a throw. Well done, George Dobson, running the ball out of line. 25 minutes gone. 1-0 still to Wrexham. How are you feeling? Are you enjoying the entertainment? Listening to the crowd? A cold, wet day here in Preston. Hughes now on the ball, venturing further down. Taps it off. Ball's going to go back to Hughes maybe, or over the top. Over the top it goes. Working it to the right side. Takes a long time to get there. Painful to watch that move, but eventually it does get there. Preston now on the right side again, looking to put the cross in. Does he thread? It looks like he wants it. He's onside. Cross coming in. It does come in. Danger, 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 danger. Ball going all the way through, and it should be a Wrexham throw-in. Scar's down injured. Tordarson doesn't agree it's a foul, but he's caught Danny Scar as he's jumping. Take another look. You might not see it. There you go. Just there. He comes down, stands on the back of Dan Scar's leg. Let's hope that's not a rip or a tear. Dan's getting up. He seems okay. Bit of a tough nut. That will, owie. There's the rain coming down. Teeming down. Lovely rain. Liquid sunshine on a beautiful day. If you don't like playing in the cold, this would kill you. Wet, 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 cold. On a wet, wet, wet pitch. On a wet, wet, wet day. Lovely. There's no better time to be playing than in the rain. Everything's twice as hard. The ball skips. Smith and Scar having a good laugh with each other. Scar doesn't believe that's a foul for a million bollocks in a day. Smithy thinks it's definitely a foul. Dan Scar still having a word, but hey, Wrexham still in it. 27 minutes gone, nearly a third of the match down. Things are looking good. Things are looking very, very good. Checking on the scores one more time for you as we're going through. Any scores? Still the same, but hey, take a look at Southampton. Southampton 2-0 up over Birmingham. Finazaz on 6 and Adam Armstrong on 24. It looks like a good home day for the boys at Southampton. Let's hope that continues. Southampton changing form, looking better. Ball on the edge of the box, back into the play. Headed into danger. Arthur comes, makes a big, big punch. Danger, danger, danger. Off the line, I tell you. Great clearance off the line. Preston again bringing the pressure. They've had plenty of chances to score, but ball cleared off the line. Great, great defending by Wrexham. Ball coming to the right side again. Preston keeping the pressure on, having more of the play. But again, cleared off the line. Great defending by Wrexham. Hoofed out for a throw-in and a bit of respite. Let's hope we get a replay on that one. Okonkwo standing on his bloody head. Absolutely brilliant performance. Free pug show. Well done, boys. Absolutely. Watch this one. Great punch out. Arthur can't get there this time. Going out all the way. Goal kick. Hey, we've had a lot of thrills and spills around the box, eh? Have we ever? Can't say enough about Arthur, though. Comes out, makes that punch. Dobson can't gather. Shot goes past Arthur. It's going in, and it's cleared off the line. Take a look who clears it off the line. Jimmy Mack. 3 matches back-to-back. Jimmy Mack has bailed us out on the line. If Jimmy Mack's not there, that ball trickles over the line for a painful, painful 1-on-1-1 scoreline. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack. Why don't you come on back? That's what I kept saying when he was not in the team. And look what he's done for us since he's come back. Kiefer now, free kick referee. Referee, come on, referee. Get your ass out your head. I say it that way for a reason. Lewis Smith getting a lot of attention off George Thomason. Lewis needs to play what's there, not what he thinks he sees, basically. Di Humphries, captain's role, Macca. Yeah, absolutely, Di. Absolutely. Jimmy Mack is doing it, man. He's wearing that badge with pride, I tell you. And all those people that said he wasn't going to bring it anymore, he's still bringing it. Like Free Pug Show said earlier, might not have the pace, but he certainly has the play. Wrexham trying something different over the top. Not the best idea. Could be a corner. Should be a corner. That should be a corner. Should be a corner. Why is that not a corner? Let's take another look. Lewis, get on to your linesman, because Mr. Richard West is becoming a bit of the pest. Ball over the top now, down the right side, well defended. Wrexham have the ball, foot on the ball, looking to play, looking to lay. Nice one on the wing. Comes all the way back. Lovely play, lovely play. Stroking the ball around, Dobson on the ball now. Looking for the easy pass, goes the wide side. Nicely played. Maxi Cleworth now, channeling down the right midfield. Off to Ryan Barnett. Back to George. George now strokes it inside. Probably not the best option. Too much pressure on that pass. Ball over the top, perhaps. Go the other way, George. Go the other way, George. Whiteman, well tackled. 31 minutes in. Signs are good, guys. Signs are good. Only takes a second to spoil our day, but signs are good. Octo Gifted Experience says, apparently Arsenal are pissed they let Arthur go. Didn't realise he was so good. I tell you, their mistake. Their mistake. But let's draw back when Arthur signed a few years ago, 3 years ago. He wasn't the commodity he is now. He had never got any time at Arsenal apart from a handful of games not with the first team. So what was his option? His option was to go somewhere and find his home. I said back in the day when he signed up on loan that we should nail him down to a multi-year career to make him a number one for Wrexham, where he earns his stripes with us. Beautiful, beautiful throw out of play. I'll tell you what, sloppy play by Hughes there. But Arthur Okonkwo is really cementing himself as our number one again. He was before Danny Ward came, and now with Danny Ward out, Arthur, with these performances, does Danny Ward come back in as number one, or is it now Arthur's spot to keep for the second time? Arthur's having a brilliant season. 32 minutes in. Doesn't get there. Nice interception one more time. Referee blows that one down just a little too physical. Di Humphries, think Arthur lost some confidence after his injury, but Parky must feel he's made a ton of progress. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Maybe he was a little bit gun shy when he came back after the injury, and confidence was lost a little bit. But everybody, I got to tell you, Arthur's bailed us out a few times, and Jimmy Mack is looking like a goalkeeper as well at times. I mean, he has bailed us out on the line 3 times in the last 3 matches, yeah? So when you put it there, we're doing all we can. Kiefer now gets the ball. Is he going to make it? That ball's slowing down. Take a touch. Come on. Gets in there, lads. Shot coming in, way over. Nice try. Nice try. Pressure on the other end. Wrexham fans in fine voice loving that. Di Humphries was saying Parky must feel he's made a ton of progress. He has. And Octo Gifted Experience says, given the opportunity. Yes, take the opportunity. Wrexham now. Ryan Barnett. Come on, Ryan. Ryan now. Threads the ball. Doesn't get it there. Tries the typical Ryan Barnett curler, but it comes off Spud Bros and goes out of play. Maybe that guy's going down the pub. I'm making light of the shirts because I love those logos. Spud Bros and the pub on the back. Fantastic. What exactly a footballer player needs before the match? Beer and chips. Preston averting a little catastrophe. Getting the ball in play. Iverson has it. Where's he going to go with it? He's looking somewhere, but no one's wanting that ball. Look at him. Iverson says, look, who wants the ball? Come on. Get open. Make yourself free. Has to go long. That's a good sign for Wrexham. That shows that Preston really don't have many options on the back line. Preston now moving through. Goes past 1, goes past 2, but the ball's hooked from his feet And Kiefer now racing for the ball, doesn't get there. Oh, he's there now. Come on, Kiefer. Take the opportunity, son. Take the opportunity, Kiefer. Ay, 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 ay. A rather Keystone Cops move at the end of it by Kiefer Moore, and that's purely exhaustion. Purely exhaustion, but nearly. Di Humphries, beer and chips worked for Gaza. It did, didn't it, eh? Do you know, it's a funny thing. I was thinking about the World Cup last year, from 2022, and I was thinking about Argentina, and their barbecue program that they had during the World Cup where they were eating big fat steaks. The likes of, I'm just going to use it, the likes of a lot of the big teams, snobby buggers, they were having their guys on nutrition and special diets and special drinks, and Argentina said, crap on that. We're having a barbecue after every match. We're having a barbecue every day. We're going to beef up with the beef, and we're going to take the cup. To me, it's logical. Get on the steaks. Get on the food. Beef up energy. You don't need to beef up physically, but beef up with energy. Get the steaks, bacon and eggs, whatever you need. Get them eating. It never did players any harm to eat right. I can understand the nutritional part of the game of the modern day. I understand it quite clearly. But just think, Argentina won the World Cup in 2022 on steaks. And they were the only ones, and they had steaks. And they made a point about showing the world, we're on the steak. Argentinian beef, yes. Jimmy Mack now, 36 minutes in. Takes the throw. Doesn't go anywhere. Wrexham still in possession. Ball coming over now. To the right side, lots of place there. Well done. Well stepped up, Maxi Clue. Little chip to nowhere. What can we do? Preston can't clear the ball. Jimmy Mack on the left wing now. Brings the ball down. Takes a look. Passes off. Thomason back to Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack has a look. Doesn't have an option. Tries the simple pass, but it doesn't come off. Again, Preston, individual forays up front, not coming off. But once or twice they broke through, it's become quite dangerous. Ball on the left side now. Does he pass off? Does he take the cross? One-on-one now. Tries the cross. Doesn't get the cross in. Does get the cross in. Headed out. One more time by Wrexham. Pressure's on the edge of the box. Still not clear. Heads and his 2x2, and he gets up to halfway now. Preston slowing down the pace a little bit. Coming up to half-time pretty soon. Small, beautiful cross in, headed on to goal, but way wide. And if that's the best you can do, it's showing right now that Wrexham are in control of the match. Look at the back line. Everybody's marking everybody. And if that's the best you can do from this distance is to try and make a half chance when you've got full control of the ball, you're in possession, and you can only bring that. Not the best option from Smith or Small. Wrexham now. Maxi Cluth up to halfway, over halfway, onto the right side. Ryan Barnett. Go Barney down the line. Back to McClueth. Dan Scarr now. Option to go over the top. He does take the ball over the top. Kiefer wins the header on. Preston bringing it down along the back line. And again, Preston taking far too long to generate the ball, but it's all individual plays up front. And again, I did say in the pre-game that Preston gets goals from all around the team. It's not just the forwards that are going to do the damage. Breaking through now, shot comes in. Great tackle, I tell you. Wrexham asking for the corner, but I tell you, great tackle. And Dobbin has been very active down that right side, breaking through. Skillful little player. Lovely first touch. Goes past. But again, just can't get the shot or the cross on target. But Dobbin, very active. Keep your eye on him. But again, I got to say, I love the pub logo on the back of that shirt. Should Wrexham get a pub on the back of their shirts? I'm talking revenue here. Has the turf got enough money to get on the back of a Wrexham shirt? Corner coming in now. Wrexham defending on the penalty spot. It falls kindly. Going out of play. No, cleared one more time. Wrexham now bringing themselves out. A man we haven't seen all game long. On the ball, Nathan. Looking around. Passing off. Wrexham in open time, slowing the game down. No options there, working it backwards into space. It seems that the rain is killing the game slightly, making a few players not want to be out there. Wrexham tic-tac-toeing, very skillful little flick by Jimmy Mack. Captain Mack doing a great game again. Remember, cleared off the line when Arthur was beaten, ball down low. Barney gets the cross in, no target, lovely cross, but no target, going all the way through. Preston on their own back line, clearing up the line, up to halfway, where nobody is. Wrexham now holding great possession, great position in the field as well. George Dobson now takes another look. Maxi Cleworth wide open, gets the ball, looking for the pass off. All the way back to the middle. Dan Scar takes the ball all the way across. Dominic Hyam now looking for one over the top. Does get the ball over the top. Taps off. Kiefer, lovely play. Maxi Cleworth should have been quicker with the ball. Ryan Smith cuts inside. Go inside, Barney. Go inside and shoot. Go inside, Barney, and take a shot. Change it up. Georgie Mack. Nathan now to Thomason. To Scar. Ben Sheaf on the ball, looking for an option. Jimmy Mack makes himself available, and Wrexham stroking the ball around very confidently, coming up to half-time. More of this will take the confidence and the wind right out of the Preston sails on a windy, wet day. Wrexham now. Lovely choice of pass there. Dobson making the right pass. Should have got it back. Doesn't. Ball inside now. Wrexham on the edge of the box. Kiefer takes the shot. Unlucky. Well tackled, I tell you. In close. One little touch. And Kiefer might have had a second. Wrexham now looking to win the ball. Well defended. I tell you what, Devine very strong on the ball there for Preston. Throws the ball down the right side. Arthur should have come out of his goal by now. Doesn't come out. Stays in net. And sometimes that's not a bad idea for the keeper to stay in net. Sometimes Arthur has been caught out with a little bit of hesitancy. Lucky play off the flag there. Going out for a throw, not a corner. How important can that be? Shots to 6-4 in favour of Preston North End. 2 on target for Preston, 1 on target, and that's all that matters. That 1 on target, Kiefer Moore early on in for the 1-0 so far. 42 minutes in. Valentin with the throw-in. Takes the short. Thorasen. Does he get the cross in? No, he doesn't. He lays off. And they're moving the ball from right side to left. It's central right now. Option now. Back to the right side. Valentin brings it down beautifully. 2 defenders in front of Valentin. He gets the cross in. It's going all the way through the box. And I tell you what, look at Maxi Cleworth fighting. Should be a foul there. No, says the referee. Maxi throws himself to the ground. Apparently, that's a throw by Max. Sorry, I should say Dominic Hyam. Not Max, Dominic Hyam. Looks a little like Dominic went down a little too easy, yeah? Hence referee not giving anything, but making possibly the correct call. But Preston can't do anything with it. And you could say, are they asking for a penalty off that cross that doesn't get through? Interesting times. 2 minutes to go to half-time. Ipswich 1, Coventry 0. Well done, Maria. Maria McConnell telling us a scoreline there. Well done, Maria. Argentina beef. Spezia. Octo gifted experience, yes. But again, beer and chips here at Preston. I love that shirt, but I love this shirt better. I do. Corner now, 43 minutes up, 1-0 at halftime. Halftime coming up, we'll go to the scores and the table and everything that's happening. We've got to get to halftime first. Great corner in, I tell you, great corner in, not directed on net very well. And the rain, making it look like a grey day. Have you played in these days where it's teeming down with rain? I can imagine people on coastlines have, or people in the UK definitely have. But have you played in the rain? There's nothing better than playing in the rain, and the term the pissing down rain. It is absolutely coming down in buckets. Beautiful. The crowd not sitting out there, they're scurrying into the concessions right now, trying to stay dry. But this is the kind of game you want. You're 1-0 up on the road. It's a horrible, cold, nasty winter day. And you're winning. And the home team can't get it going. And Paul Heckingbottom, The Preston coach is not the kind of guy or not the kind of coach to disappoint. When he gives you the game plan, you have to enact it. If you don't, there's going to be trouble. Look at the rain coming down under the floodlights. Absolutely perfect. Loving every minute of this. Preston now coming through the middle, looking to tie it up just before half-time. He's lining up the shot, lines up the cross. Cross comes in. Danger, danger, danger. Well taken out. Jimmy Mack clears it again. And up to halfway, Kiefer Moore. Can he keep the ball? No foul again. Kiefer's going absolutely ridiculously nuts, saying it should have been a foul. Barney clears it down the line, doesn't go anywhere. Whiteman crosses in. Arthur, nice collection. Take your time. Get off that wet ground, Arthur. You're going to get cold. You'll get wet. You'll get cold. Into the chat. LWT. Rain is our friend. It so is, my friend. It so is. It so is. I used to look forward to playing in the rain because I knew a lot of guys hate the rain. I love it. The ball is greasy. The pitch is greasy. It takes an extra hard touch on the soft touches. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Di Humphries, playing in the rain is great until cramp sets in. Yeah, you know what? I have to say, I never had a cramp once in my life. I just eat a salt tablet, but never had cramp in any of the games. Crazy, eh? Lucky. Maybe a little fatigued, heavy legs, yeah. But never got cramp. I'm a lucky bugger. Lucky bugger. But yeah, playing in the rain is great until cramp sets in. 3 minutes added time. We've had a minute 30 to go. Preston still channeling down the right side. It's very slow. It's very difficult. But this is the area they've trained on all week for operation in this match. He's going to cut outside. No, he doesn't. Wrexham come up with the ball. Hoof it down the field. I tell you what, that's a rugby move if I ever saw one. A great up and under. Iverson now with the ball outside of his own box. Goalkeeper, all in black, launches the ball. Hail Mary style. 47 minutes gone. We've got a minute to go till halftime. Ryan Barnett now on the ball. He could quite easily let that go out, but he keeps the ball live, keeps it in play. Preston, should have been a handball. Referee says nothing doing. Divine now with the ball. More and more through the first half. As the first half has grown, Divine has had a lot of space. Valentine now looking to get there. Puts the cross in first time, as he does. Great cross. Oh, what a great save by Arthur. Another save by Arthur. I tell you what, 2 saves back-to-back. Arthur Okonkwo keeps it level at our time. Yes, take the praise, but get your heads in the game, guys. Take the praise, but get your heads back in the game. Brilliant play by Arthur. Ayo coming up big off the first one, big off the second one. I tell you, Arsenal, you can be pissed off, pissed to the gills that he's not yours, because he's ours and we own him and we're keeping him. I tell you, Wrexham won't let Arthur go. A big club comes in, doesn't matter. Seconds on the clock now, seconds on the clock. The referee could blow it any time, but he's obviously not going to blow it just yet. There is some residue on the referee's clock. Ball coming in. Whiteman throws it over to the right side. Cross comes in. That's way off the target. Wrexham now going long. And there you go, guys. Half-time's come. 1-0 up. I tell you, happy days, happy days, happy days. Kiefer Moore getting the goal. We're into the half-time. Go get your coffee cup warmed up. Get your beer ready. Get your Shiraz dye or anything else. But get on it, get on it, get on it. And I tell you, Maria's got a bit of an information for us. Maria McConnell, sorry. Octo Gifted Experiences. I'm looking forward to Brazil, Scotland next year. Yes. I remember Brazil and Scotland from the 1974 World Cup. Crazy, hey? I was just a wee one. But 1974, Brazil. 1974 World Cup was the first World Cup that I got into that my brain could understand and really relate to the game and the big players. The big players in that World Cup for me, just briefly, Beckenbauer, Breitner, Johan Cruyff, the likes of. It was fantastic. It really was absolutely fantastic. But 1974, that was the World Cup I really got into. But Maria McConnell has a great update for us. I'm going to go into the scores, but Maria brings it right now. Sheffield United 3, Stoke City 0. The Blades getting it together now just in time for Boxing Day matchup. Yes, Boxing Day matchup. Oh, yes. And we got some great Christmas games coming up. I'm here with you all the way through. Absolutely. But when I said Chris Wilder was going to save Sheffield United, I didn't have a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt at all. I knew that he was going to save Sheffield United, and look at him go. And I'm happy because Sheffield United is definitely not a club that should be in League One. Not even Sheffield Wednesday, but that's a different story. That's totally a different story. But I love that. Octo gifted experience. I am looking forward to Brazil versus Scotland. That'll be brilliant. Yes, it will. MD Stayer, thanks very much. That's Maria. Free Pug Show. AO, let's go. Absolutely. AO, let's go. But he's not going anywhere. He's definitely staying with the Red Dragons. Di Humphries, come on, Arthur. Yes, man. Yes. I mean, bloody hell. You must have had your hearts in your mouths. The first shot comes in, spectacular block. Second shot comes in immediately, yeah? And Arthur's down, low, right, bang, saves it again. And it's at Arthur. First half, Kiefer might have had the score, but I think Arthur's tipping the scale on a man of the match for Wrexham so far. Let's see what happens in the second half. Passing percentage, 76%, right across the board, both teams. 72% to 69% on the attacking third in favour of Wrexham. 4 fouls to 3 in favour of Wrexham. Not very bad at all. No cards given. No cards given. Lewis Smith having a nice game. Attacking percentages, 53% for Wrexham, 47% for Wrexham, 53% for Preston North End. 9 shots to 4. 2 on target, 1 on target for Wrexham. Yes, big match. Going to get some scores and standings as we go through. But hey, half-time, 1-0. But I'll say, Maria, 3-0 up. Fantastic. Can it be more? What's happening to Stoke? What is happening to Stoke? And are they going to drop down the table? Free Pug Show says, AO, let's go. Di Humphries, come on, Arthur. Octo, a gifted experience. Changes in midfield for opening second half. Yeah. Changes in midfield, second half. Let me see what we can do here for you. Second half, so far going through the squad, I'm not going to change anything on the back line. Barney has been in and out. I either switch him to the other side and bring Jimmy Mack on the right, which nobody wants to see happen, or I bring someone else in. Maybe on 60, Barney for Longman, but factor this in. If you take Barney out, and he's only just got back in for a game, does that hurt his confidence slightly? Maybe leave Barney in a bit longer, but you're playing with the team's destiny in this match. Everybody's got to be firing at the level. I'm inclined to think Longman probably can come in for Ryan, just there. In midfield, remember, you got Ollie Rathbone on the bench. Does Ollie get back in? You got Matty James, Louis O'Brien, Windass. So you've got options there. Do you change anybody else? If you're going to change anybody at all, it's hard to pick, but maybe Ben Sheaf. Hard to pick, maybe Ben Sheaf. Up top, Nathan's been invisible a lot of the time. Hasn't really got it going. Let's see what happens in the second half. Maybe you could say Nathan gets changed out for Smith, or maybe even Hardy. And don't forget, Ryan Hardy is looking to possibly find first-team football with another club come January. So does Parky bring Hardy in? He brought him in recently. Does he bring him in again? As for Preston, I don't think there's much they can change in this game, apart from how they're playing the game. They're too slow with the ball from the back, and it's too individual up top. Yes, you can say the crosses have been raining in, but Wrexham have been defeating that all game long. They need to change up that individual sporray where someone's taking the ball through 2 lanes. You've seen Dobbin doing it. You've seen Devlin doing it. Valentine doing it. Smith at times. But it's too much of an individual-based attempt. Into the chat as we go. Octo gifted experience. Dutch origami break. Oh, that's brilliant, mate. Origami. I come from the times where origami was on the TV. Can you believe it? Yeah. And they had shows on it. Origami. It was fantastic. I think that was in the early 1970s. The world was a normal place. Yes. When the world was a pretty place, let's put it that way, a lovely place. But the world was definitely a different place. There's definitely no doubt about that one. Di Humphreys, remember the England player coins we get from the petrol stations? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you remember that? Absolutely horrific times, wasn't it, eh? The violent football days. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Remember the England player coins we get from the petrol stations? Yes. And you used to find those coins in school where you'd be swapping with your mates, remember? Yeah. And then when they get scratched and somebody had an old one, they start throwing at people. Yeah. The bad lad in the class. But yeah, I tell you what, the coins, yeah. And the cards and the magazines. Remember the Shoot magazine, Roy the Rovers? I used to get the Shoot magazine, and to me, it was like I was holding something so precious every week. I used to read the Shoot magazine, and there was Roy the Rovers in there. I just literally, I don't know what the best expression is for you, but when I was reading the Shoot magazine, I was literally, as a little boy, in such a heavenly place within my world of soccer, my world of football. You probably were too, but yeah. But the coins, I remember them from the gas station. I definitely do. I definitely do. Octo gifted experience. Is a good keeper more important than a good striker? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 100%. 100 pro, bruv. 100 pro. Your keeper's on fire. He saves your ass all night long. We've just literally been saved in the first half. Theoretically, if Arthur doesn't stand tall and do what he's doing, we could quite easily have been 2 or 3-1 down. That's the magnificent performance that Arthur put in the first half. It's incredible what he does. And as for the striker, we can replace a striker with goals all around. You just have to have someone who's got the intuition and reads the game and doesn't hesitate and can see the play develop ahead of the play. Hesitation and reading the game, two different things. But if you can conquer both of those, you get into slots like Kiefer Moore just did when he gets on the back of that cross that he should never have got on, defeats the defender that can't handle it, defeats the keeper that can't get to it, and taps in. Not an easy goal, but he read that play. It's fantastic. It is. Back into the chat, guys. Maria says, Sheffield United have lost 11, but 7 wins and a draw from the last 13 games since Wilder came on. That's pretty decent considering where they were. I mean, you know that, Maria, but anybody that doesn't realise about Sheffield United, they were languishing in the relegation. Chris had to come in, change the mindset of all the depressed players that were looking for relegation because nothing was going right. Yeah, they get rid of the coach. Wilder comes in, changes the headspace of every player in that squad and the fans as well. Fans coming back in from United, Sheffield United, know all about Chris, know exactly what he can do, and he's done what he can do, and you knew he was going to do exactly what he's done. The 11 losses, that'll get better, I would say much, much better in the next 13. Watch for that, Maria. The next 13 matches, the losses will be less than they were in the past, but he's really saving that club. He's doing a fantastic job. I mean, honestly, unbelievable. Into the chat still we go. Di Humphreys says, off Hardy gets on. He should be hungry enough to put the effort in. I agree with that. I do like Hardy. I really like Ryan Hardy. When he's come on, he's really played a great game. He puts the effort in, and he looks like he's urgent. He looks like he needs to get the ball. He's running on plays. And don't forget that ball in the EFL Cup when he was out wide and he cuts inside and he fires that worldie in. Why not afford a guy like that the chance? There's no point putting the ball down the field for no one to get on the end of it. Let a younger guy chase it and make something out of it. And that's Ryan Hardy's game. He's feisty. And that's why he's looking to maybe leave in January because he wants to play. Great point, Di. Great point. Steve says, Arthur saves us again. Defo, our number one. Agree about Barney. He's been kind of okay. And hopefully, as he gets game time, he will start getting the confidence to take his man on again. Hope we can grind this out. Brilliant, Steve. Brilliant. Love your points. Absolutely fantastic. Especially with Barney, the confidence, how he's been playing, and the no confidence. More time gets you confidence. I love that one. And yeah, grinding it out. We have been grinding this one out in the first half. I'm sure you realize that. I'm sure everybody does. got to go again for 45 minutes. It's harder on the body to defend for 45 minutes than it is to attack. So I would say we need to secure it at the back like we have fantastically, and we've rode our luck. Arthur's been our saviour again. But where Arthur hasn't been there, headers, blocks, last-ditch tackles have made it effort we've had so far. And the quality, not just by Arthur, in defence, we would have been 2-1, possibly 3-1 down. Preston have had the chances, yeah? Total shots is 10-4 in favour of Preston. 53% to 47% possession. That's how scrappy it was in the first half. But it's been a very good away day so far in the piddling down rain. It's absolutely chucking it down. Angus McWhirter. The days when was outdoors on my banana seat bicycle. Emulated Evel Knievel with the ramps. Oh, yes. I tell you what, I can remember. You just give me a flashback. I'm on a concrete playground. Southern Wales at the time. We were living in Southern Wales at the time. And I'm on a chopper. Remember the chippers and the choppers? The chipper was the little one. The chopper was the big one. It wasn't mine. It wasn't my bike. It was my big brother's. But I was out on his chopper, and he would let me. And riding around with all the guys in the 70s. Yeah, and Evel Knievel, he was the man. Look at that rain coming down. I'll tell you what, any washing machine would be proud of that water flow. Beautiful. Deepdale Preston is absolutely soaking it up. But the field still looks good, but it's still wet. But yes, Evel Knievel days. Keep bringing it, lads. Keep bringing it, guys. Keep bringing it, girls. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at Ollie Rathbone on the field. And like I say, is it chucking it down? It is. But Ollie Rathbone looks like he's getting active. I'd be thinking that he's possibly going to be called in. Interesting things, what you see. Matty James is out there too. Longman's out there. O'Brien's out there. Ryan's out there. The three guys in the middle, O'Brien, Hardy, and Longman, don't seem to be as active as Matty James and as... Just looking in the crowd, guys. People in bags, loving it. But I'm saying there's a good chance that Ollie Rathbone may well be coming in. Maybe Matty James too. Just looking at the body language and the speed of the warm-up, that's what I'm seeing. I don't think we need to change the defence, so Callum Doyle doesn't need to really waste any energy today. That's what I'm seeing just from the lineups. Great to see the kids in the crowd having a great time. They don't care that it's raining. Kids don't care about the rain. There's little Stevie on the sideline smiling. Got his glasses on. I have so much fun with you guys. I really do. I'll give you a heads up as well. The streaming side of the channel is coming sooner than later. We were not able to do it today because we're not allowed to. You have to wait 24 hours when you do your first step-up stream. So all the streaming we're doing right now in this form will change very soon. I'm very excited to what I was doing this week and what I can bring you next time. And you'll see a whole different show very soon. So keep that on board. It'll make it a lot more interactive for you. I'm working for you guys. I really am, to bring a better event. Wrexham's coming out. The coffee's coming out as well on this warm day. I bet she's got some rum in that coffee. Yeah. On a day like this, it's not just the oranges at halftime. It's a nice shot of coffee with a big chug of rum. Even if you're a 9-year-old like I was, we had a great coach. And I tell you, I'm not being funny, but when I had my first coffee and rum as a kid on the side of the field and it was raining like this, I could tell you, I'd never had booze in my life, but I could feel that rum. And for some strange reason, as a little kiddie, wobbly head and all, I was still playing, but it warmed me up. But I would say this much, I was a slight bit drunk off that man's coffee. It didn't do me any harm and it warmed me up. But it did do a thing to my brain. Yes. And all the other kids. And we played in the rain with the coffee and the rum. Yeah. Love it. Back in the chat as we're going on, lads and ladies. Angus McWhirter are the days when I was outdoors in my banana seat bicycle. Buddy, that was a great one. Octo gifted experience. I just don't think he clicked yet. But if you gave him games, he would come through hardy. Yeah, I agree. He has not had the time. He has not had the time. Game's coming up. See, I didn't take a break for you today. We're going straight on through. Balls live on the spots. 1-0 up at half-time. Can we keep this? Can we keep this? Octo Gifted Experience, Rathbone, come on. Kent Alberta X, good morning, Kent. How you doing? Would like to see Matty James come on. There we go, thank you. And help settle in midfield. Not sure about the pace, but his control will be nice, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that. We need someone on the ball second half just to take the sting out of Preston's passing game. We need to be on the possession side so we can own the moment. Paul Heckingbottom coming out late. He must have been going to the washroom. After the guys. Kent Alberta. Martin BQN. No Cabby. Yeah, Cabby was in early, but he's upstairs somewhere, or maybe up another level. But he's definitely here. He was here earlier, and I got him. Look. Cabby's got a brand new bowl. If you spin it all around. So Cabby's got his bowl. In fact, there's Cabby jumping right now. He's a great cat. He really is. So Cabby, he'll be here. I'm expecting him to drop in. Absolutely. He'll come back. And when I call him, he comes running. It's crazy. I don't say cats are like dogs because cats are not like dogs. But he has so much love in his little heart. When I call him, he runs. And he's like, it's funny. Ball going out of play. Still with the chat. Octo Gifted Experience. Well done, mate. Your show coming along nicely. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. I love that. Segmentson, hello from Houston, Texas. We got friends down in Texas. Y'all doing good? Where I'm watching you while driving through the car wash. Absolutely stunning. You got a more rain coming down at this game than in your car wash. I'm telling you that, man. Simonson, brilliant. Sedmonson, brilliant. Absolutely love that one. In the car wash, watching it. Fantastic. Free Puck Show says, I don't think Hardy will get the time either. I bet he is gone early Jan. Sad to say it, but some of the guys we picked up in the summer, yeah, probably are not going to pan out. Connor Cody was, in my opinion, a move that should never have happened. And honestly, Leicester weren't using him before we picked him up. And where's Connor Cody right now? Not even on the bench. That's £2 million waste. Ryan Hardy, not a wasted deal. Could have been something magical for a small fee, yeah? £700,000. But he hasn't had the time. You can't live up to it if you don't get the time. I agree with the Free Pug Show. I think he's probably going to move on. I would. I love Wrexham, but if I'm not playing, I gotta get going. Preston now coming through the middle. Ball to the left side. Trying to channel something again. Will it happen? Cross does come in, but blocked again by Wrexham going out for the throw-in. Angus McWhirter. When I was in college, I once played a pickup game with a beer keg. We were all blitzed, and I managed to keep my stamina up. I tell you, beer's good for your stamina. Absolutely. All the best coaches will tell you, drink your face off. I'm kidding, obviously. But a few beers. Hey, a little story. That coach I often refer to, Brian Clough, during a halftime match, he would give his guys a crate of beer and tell them, get them drunk before you get on the pitch at halftime. Ball now, over halfway. Kiefer Moore now on the left side. Divine furious with the referee. Should be getting a yellow card for punching the air like that against the referee. There you go. Well done, Mr. Smith. Shut your face, Divine. Absolute idiot. You don't get the ball, fine. But what? It's a throw-in. It's just a throw-in. What's the point of having an arse attack because of a throw-in? Eat more spuds, buddy. Keep laughing, everybody. You know I'm a sarky bagger. Wrexham now on the edge of the box. Nathan going through one, going through two. No foul. But he's down hurt. Takes a bit of clattering. Took a smack to the chest. He's not in a good way. Looks like Lindsay may have smashed him one. 49 minutes gone. Preston over halfway. Still a goal down. Still looking for things to happen. But yes, I like the stamina and the beer, Angus. Absolutely. Martin BQN. Good luck, Charm Cabby. Yes, he is, yeah. Come on, Cabby. Cubby, cubby, cubby. See if he comes down. He's probably upstairs having a big sleep. But again, Nathan, he's been a little bit in and out, wishy-washy. He's trying things that maybe are a little bit too tough in the moment. But while you're trying, give him credit. But Arthur's having a magical game. But Nathan, not so. So when you ask that question about, is it great for a striker or is it great for a keeper? You just saw evidence there why I say it's so important to have your goalkeeper, because the forwards can't do it every time, but the goalkeeper has to. And so far, Arthur Okonkwo has done it all the way through. Rain still piddling down here on a beautiful sunny day. If rain was sun, this is a sunny day. Jimmy Mack puts the ball in the middle, doesn't get there. Maxi Cleworth steadies the ship. Back to Dan Scarr, over to the right side. Not the best option. Ball down the line, won't go. Nice play. Kiefer should be offside, but not offside. Takes the shot. Oh, I tell you, Jimmy Mack next. That was over the line. That was over the line. That was so over the line. Are you kidding me? Where's the linesman on that? I'd love another look at that one. Ball over the top, Kiefer. Very similar to a goal he scored earlier in the season when he heads it over the keeper. Very interesting. Close there. Wrexham nearly 2-0 up. Not quite happening. Got to say, great running here. Great running. He's going to get there. He's going to get there. But brilliant running and well covered as well. Wrexham, expansive defensive football right now. Making a red team spread across the field. Covering every man. Covering every passing lane. Doing a phenomenal job again in Parkinson defensive team football systems. Hand it to Parky. Ball now crossed in. Not the best cross. Well headed out again. Dan Scarr clears it all the way up to halfway with a massive header. Thordarson on the ball now. Strokes it down the line. Valentin. What's he going to do? It's all so slow. It's all very literally predictable. Valentin gets the cross in. Goes over the bar. Thankfully over the bar. Preston making moves. But Wrexham coming up with the blocks. Iverson, 18 matches, 19 matches in on the season in the Championship. Big number one, makes a big stop. Jimmy Max, I tell you what, it looks like he matches 19 matches in on the season in the Championship. Big number one, makes a big stop. Jimmy Max, I tell you what, it looks like he just gets there in time. Take another look. Say he does get there in time. I'd say credit to Iverson. He gets there just before it goes over the line. Marty BQN, I second that. Late on, bring Matty James. Absolutely. Matty James on to slow it down, get on the ball. Right now, the only thing we're missing is the general, Matty James in the middle, taking that extra second with the ball, enabling people to relax into position, get in open space, and calm the ship down. A man or a woman who can take the sting out of the ball is a massive asset to any team. Preston on the edge of the box, looking to do it individually again. And a nice timely tackle there. George Dobson doing what he does best. Central defensive destroyer. Wrexham coming away with the ball. No, they don't. Keeping possession, fighting for possession. Barney fights for possession. The referee eventually says enough of the hassling. Give you a free kick. Dobbins seems to have a bit of a problem. I wonder what it is. He went down on the ground, as you can see, holding his head. He must have been kicked in the ass because he's holding his head. He's holding his head. He's holding his head. He must have been kicked in the ass. He's holding his head. Keep laughing, guys. This is not TV. This is fun zone for all of us. Into the chat, bringing it up. Angus McWhirter, bringing back memories of the 1970s low-budget movie, Working at the Car Wash, baby. The Car Wash, babe. Who doesn't remember that? Wrexham now moving forward. And Nathan now lining up for the shot. Doesn't take the shot. Does take the shot. Hey, I tell you. Nearly getting in there. Come on, Nathan. Get it on target. Showing intent. Wrexham a little bit more lively in the final third. Takes that shot, not on target, but it's got plenty of power. Have another look at this. Trying to find the hole. Doesn't go far wide. Come on, Nathan. I wish a goal for you, for your confidence, your self-esteem. Wrexham need a second goal for the insurance marker. But I tell you what, referee Lewis Smith, give him credit, is literally allowing the guys to decide what goes down. No foul on Keither. Preston coming the other way. Edge of the box. Nice tackle, Arthur. Take your time. Take your time. You can't pick it. Take your time, Arthur. Nice play. I do enjoy what the referee's bringing. I really do. Lewis Smith. Excellent refereeing so far. Not a red card in sight yet. And only one yellow so far. Ball over the top. Wrexham now to Kiefer. Goes all the way through. And Everson on his own edge of his box collects the ball. Well done, Angus, the car wash. This is why I love this channel. You know what? We've got the senior crowd. And what do you have when you have a senior crowd with the junior crew? Because the junior crew help us old fellas and old ladies. But when you have a senior crowd, what we've got, you have spectacular stories like we bring in the chat, like you bring in the chat. That's why I love this channel, is you in the chat, you watching at home, you're making this channel what it should be, a fun place to be. And the inspiration and the flashbacks and the humor and the brilliant points that you do bring in the chat, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. 56 minutes gone. Maybe looking to get that Wrexham bench a little bit lively. Ollie Rathbone, maybe Matty James. Definitely want to see Matty James in there. Sheaf. Barnett. Look like the guys could go and have a rest. Nathan, very active, dropping down. Nice tic-tac-toe, comes inside. He's very, very useful on the ball. He knows how to play the game. It's a final moments of quality that's not always with him. But let's face it, he has scored 5 goals this season. It's been a decent showing so far. And we're only just over a third of the season. So things can still develop for Nathan. Brody. Angus McWhirter, get your kids a beer and there is a lawsuit. Sorry, get your kids a beer and there's a lawsuit these days. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Maria says Birmingham got one back. It's 2-1 at Southampton. Come on, Southampton. Come on, you Saints. Free Pug Show says, I thought he got that at first. I did too. I did too. Man, it was close. It was close, wasn't it? He just puts it past the post. Just past the post. Martin BQN, Coventry 1-0 down. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely. Phil J. Weston in the house. Well done, Phil J. Weston. OG in the house. Says the car wash. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I remember that, mate. I remember that. We had such simple, lovely things in our world. It was just different class, wasn't it? Phil also says, what are you on today, Stevie? I'm going to come up with a term. I'm on the Wrexham. I'm literally on the Wrexham. And as my license plate says on the vehicle, I'm on the Wrexham all day long, mate. Nathan battling for the ball, doesn't get it. But I tell you what, nice battle. Nice battle by Thomason. But those legs are getting long on Thomason. Is it time for a switch? But yes, what am I on? I'm on the Wrexham. Preston bringing up 2 substitutes. Paul Heckingbottom has seen enough. Needs some action. 60 minutes gone. 1-0 still on the scoreline for Wrexham. And I hope wherever you are in the world watching this, you're having a great time. Because Wrexham has a massive worldwide Wrexham family. So keep joining us. Let us know where you're from. Every time you interact, let us know where you're from. Because if you tell everybody where you're from on this channel, what you're going to do is you're going to warm everybody's hearts and let them know who's watching and let them feel like they're connected too. Going up into the scores right now. Need a refresher. Here we go. Stoke still 3-0 down. Southampton 3-1 up against Birmingham. Oh, it's fantastic. Ipswich are 2-0 up against Coventry right now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Swansea doing what they can, 2-0 up against Oxford United. Millwall 1 up against Bristol City. That's tough. That's tough. And QPR got a goal up on West Brom, and Blackburn Rovers also 1-0 up on Sheffield Wednesday, who have been relegated. They haven't been yet, but they will be. They've also got extra points levied against them. 6 more extra points levied against them this week for May, June, July. Payments to the players and officials not made. So there you go. Sheffield will bounce back, but not today. Valentin taking a nice hand. He's gone. Ball over the top now. It's coming down to the gritty time of the game. 30 minutes to go. Should be a goal kick. Well done, referee. Hand it to Lewis. Hyam having a word with the linesman about shirt pulling. But Dominic Hyam, he's one of the guys we've bought this season in the summer that has been an absolute success. Millwall 1-0 up at Bristol City. Thank you, Maria. Sheffield spanking Stoke 3-0. Martin BQN, I love that one. Southampton 3-1, as you heard. Now they're hitting better form under new German manager, T. Eckert. And he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. Smiling on the bench, Mr. Eckert. Everybody likes a guy that smiles. You know what? You bring a guy in that's got some character, has got some love in his heart for his players, has a smile on his face. Who can't work with that? Can you imagine if I was like a growly, nasty, old, nasty piece of crap? No one would watch this. But because I'm a slightly aloof, funny, happy kind of guy, Wrexham nuts, well, we're all in one family, aren't we? So I'm saying the same thing. A coach is like a host. If the coach is not happy and he's grumpy, he's like a Mourinho, then the players end up stopping playing for him. They don't have the love in their heart to bust their ass for the coach. Well, this way, you do. Preston now, 61 minutes gone. Looking, I've had plenty of ball, plenty of chances, but Wrexham's defence up until now has stood strong. Shot coming in. Oh, off the post. Off the post. Get it out of there. We just dodged a bullet. Arthur beaten. All ends up. And Mr. Small cannons off the post. Preston, what must they do to get past the Red Dragons today? Brilliant post. Well done, Mr. Post. A goalkeeper will tell you when he doesn't get to that ball that I had it covered. I had it covered. Yeah, I did. I had it covered. Because if I didn't have it covered, it wouldn't have hit the post. Because it hit the post and got past me, I had it covered. That's what a keeper will tell you. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. You've heard it before. But that's what a keeper will tell you. Ball going out. Should be a goalkeeper. Well done, Mr. Smith. I love the man in black today. He's having a fantastic day. Is he not? Is he not? He really is. You would not believe the amount of fun I've had this week, guys, as it bounces off the post and goes nowhere. We just dodged a bullet. Lovely volley. He catches it sweetly, bangs off the post. Arthur's looking as if someone's going to tap it in behind him, and the boys stand up, and Arthur's smiling his arse off, mate. I tell you, this couldn't get any better, right? Arthur Okonkwo gets a yellow card for a bit of time wasting, but smiling. He's smiling about it. Well done, AO. Well done, AO. Ball out for a throw into Preston. Today is going so well. So well. Back into the chat. Subs for Preston, absolutely Octo gifted experience, and they hopefully won't do a thing against us. Phil J. Weston, currently 8th in the live table. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Come on, let's cover him. Smith in the middle, blocked again. Ball repelled by Wrexham. Should be a free kick coming up. No free kick. Referee keeps it alive. Preston keeping the hammer down. Small on the other end of the field now. Must be wondering what the hell he's got to do to get a goal today. Just hit the post. Cross comes in. Fine cross all the way out, going the far side. Does he keep it in? I think that went out of play. Goal kick Wrexham. Happy days, happy days. Things are looking good. Play. Goal kick Wrexham. Happy days, happy days. Things are looking good. Phil J. Weston, we are currently 8th, bruv. Absolutely well done, Phil. We are 8th. Oxo gifted experience. Come on, Rathbone. They should chant. You ain't got no Rathbone, like the Stormy tune. Yes, yes. You ain't got no Rathbone. Ain't got no Rathbone. You know you ain't got no Rathbone. Phil J. Weston, thank you, Mr. Post. Brilliant. Free Pug Show. We need a couple more goals. We need a goal for sure to get back into this. Insurance marker. Once you get the insurance marker, it'll kill Preston dead. We got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. Martin BQN, Pat missed a post. Boom, you betcha. Absolutely. As the keeper says, it missed, got past me. I knew it was going to hit the post, or I knew it was going to cannon off the bar and stay out. Nice collection there, Mr. Everson. Nothing happening on that one. Gifted experience, subs, yellow card for Arthur. Yeah. And that's why Arthur was laughing. You don't get many cards. Arthur doesn't get many cards, but when he does, he can afford to laugh for sure. Absolutely. R.R. Reynolds, did you say there is a shirt thing going on? Shirt lifting thing going on? I know where you're going. That's funny as hell, man. Kiefer now on the ball, in the corner, on his own, needs support, doesn't get it now. Nathan on the box, passes off. Well done. Ryan Bonnet with the cross. Edge of box. Oh, I tell you what, that wasn't without. Thomason yanked in the box. Why the referee doesn't call that? That's good enough to give a penalty, getting yanked like that. He's got his arm was nearly ripped off as he's coming for the shot. Cross comes in. Anybody get there? Jimmy Mack trying. Goes all the way out for the throw-in. But I tell you, not coming down on the referee at all. But take a look at Thomason on the edge of the box as he gets yanked. Not on that highlight reel. No, sir. R.R. Rounds, did you say that there is a shirt lifting going on? Yep, there was. OG Experience, sorry, didn't mean to write subs. It don't matter, mate. Martin BQ, that inevitable second goal. The inevitable second goal. We need that second goal. In this match, 24 minutes to go, I'd love to get that second goal. I really would. I really would. Nathan now looking, lays it off. Dobbo comes across. Maxi Cleworth now pushes it inside. Nice play. Ball on the inside. Kiefer in the box. Cross comes in. Not well cleared. Kiefer now coming through. Come on, Kiefer. Corner ball. Goal kick. Looks like a goal kick. A little bit too close there. Kiefer couldn't do too much, but fair play to Kiefer. Battling. Is it time to sub Kiefer out and maybe bring fresh legs in? I know we give away the big man and the aerial supremacy, but is it legs we need in the last 24 minutes? Di Humphrey says too much tanking going on. Yes, there definitely is. Ball back to Everson on the edge of his own 6-yard box. Come on, fluff it. He doesn't. He gets it out. Well played by the keeper. Defended one more time. Referee's got to blow that down. You know what? Referee's got no reaction time, has he, eh? Must be dead from the neck up on reactions. I'm kidding you. Couldn't get out of the way of the ball. Wrexham ball. Sheafy's waiting for it. Preston being marshalled away. Sheafy needs to be looking around where to pass that ball immediately. Well done, Ben. Nathan on the board, dropping deeper all the while. Hasn't had much fun up top, so he keeps coming deep. Gets the ball. Should be pushing it off to the wide side. Cross first time, Jimmy Mack, as it is. Headed on and just passed. Not bad. Didn't get enough connection on it. George Thomason heads it wide, but great intent. If that's on target for the far corner, I think Everson is beaten all ends up. Great cross, Jimmy Mack. But again, a good 5 to 6 feet wide by Thomason's header. Curling away from the goal as it's approaching the goal, but definitely a big opportunity. Ball down the left side again. Jimmy Mack taking possession, cuts inside. Where's he going to go? Nicely played. Nice tic-tac-toe by Wrexham, making Wrexham play the ball as they can. Preston pushing us all around, but Wrexham playing the ball into great spots, taking the pressure off the ball. Corner comes in. Oh, I tell you. Kiefer dives too early. Nice attempt. He's not arguing with the referee. That's funny. Hands up, thumbs up to the referee. Playing innocent. No problem, ref. I didn't say nothing because he knows. Divine got put in the book for mouthing off. Kiefer doesn't want to be that guy. Hey, I tell you what, he's run his race. Dobbins off. He's run his race. Dobbins off. And Armstrong's coming in. Armstrong's coming in for Dobson. That's a good thing for Armstrong, but not for Dobson. Dobson would have wanted to play the game out. I guarantee you that one. Wrexham on the edge of the box now. Benny Sheaf to Dobson. To Sheaf. Nice play by Ben Sheaf. Takes some touch. Puts inside. Cross comes in and it's going out for a goal kick. Corner. Corner ball it is. George Thomason giving the referee the thumbs up. And he is looking like he needs a break. George Thomason sucking a lot of wind. And I do think on the sideline of things, I do like what Nathan Broadhead's doing. George Dobson giving the Red Dragons fans a big hand. I do like what Nathan's doing, dropping off in this match. Dropping off and making space for himself. Ball coming in now. Corner coming in. Dobson now. Nice corner ball in, headed out by Preston. Preston get the ball, working it up the field now, one-on-one. He's got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Jimmy Mack doing the great stuff. Gives away a corner. Jimmy Mack doesn't like that. Proclaiming. Being a proclaimer that it came off the Preston player. Jimmy Mack not so happy. But it is what it is. Corner. Let's defend this one correctly. Well done by Jimmy Mack. Making out that it came off the Preston player. But linesman, Mr. West, says no. Captain Whiteman with the pub. Crosses the ball. Onto the penalty spot. Headed in. Nice save by Arthur. Not without. Arthur Okonkwo. Big save one more time. Let's hope that continues. Full stretch. Both hands on it. Gives away another corner. Arthur Okonkwo. Is he the best goalkeeper in the championship? Corner coming in one more time. Nice, long, deep corner. Man open again on the nets. Going wide, going wide, going wide. I tell you what, Hughes is going out of his mind. As you can see on the replay, corner's coming in. It hits an arm and goes wide. And Mr. Thomason can thank his lucky stars. Preston putting on the pressure now, looking to get the ball in the back of the Wrexham net. But I tell you, if you were in the Premier League per se, thank God we're not, that would have gone to VAR and possibly could have ended up with a penalty to Preston. Preston on the edge of the box. Shot takes a cannon. Should be a goal kick. Should be a corner, in factual fact. Takes a deflection. But hey, we're coming down to it. Squeaky bum time, guys. We're coming down to the final stretch. Martin B. Kuhn says, I would keep the big man in. I would keep the big man on his danger. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the one thing I was thinking about was ball coming on the corner on the wide side and hoofed down the field. Wrexham can get a little respite out of it. But tell you what, it's getting close on. Ball coming in and it goes out one more time. You have to hand it to Preston. They are not going anywhere. They are fighting for their lives, trying to get that game going. More subs, Phil. More subs, Phil. Di Humphries sounds like we're getting on top. We are. Yes, free pug show. Yes, time for a couple of subs. We need some fresh legs. Corner coming in again. Preston bringing the pressure. Another great corner. Headed out onto the far side of the box. Battle in the corner. Smith comes up with the ball and it cannons off. Should be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. And Wrexham can take a breath and so can you. Free puck show. Yes, time for a couple of subs. We need fresh legs. Octo gifted experience. I think I love Arthur. I tell you what, I think we're on the same page, bruv. I think we all love Arthur. He's covering it brilliantly. But I tell you, in another league, VAR, we might have had a penalty against us. Barney's day is done. And in comes Ryan Longman. There you go. There's 1 for 1, a like for like switch. Ryan Longman gives us some power now. More on the defensive. Ryan will bring us a stronger defensive game, not just on the opposition side, but also in front of the box. I'm not coming down on Ryan Barnett. He's played a top game, and he hasn't been around for a while. But Barnett for Longman is a good thing. Should be a free kick coming up there, referee. I'll tell you what, that wasn't without. You could have pulled one of these yellow things out. It's called a card. You haven't used many of them, Mr. Smith. Keep smiling. George getting a big kick from Armstrong. The referee says, nothing doing. It's a man's game. It's physical. It's a girl's game, women's game. It's physical. Just keep playing. Phil mentioned Ward this week. That can only spur Arthur on. That's coming in from Martin on. That's coming in from Martin BQN. Absolutely. Danny Ward's still about a month away. Ball out for a throw, and Wrexham playing a team that's fast getting fatigued. I fear couldn't get the ball on target, couldn't get it down the line, goes straight out for the throw. Wrexham taking their time. Jimmy Mack waiting for the ball. Di Humphrey says, get some subs on. I agree with you. Octo gifted experience. Glad we got those subs in. I agree with you. Still a couple of subs we can make, in my opinion. But so far, so good. Phil's doing another fine job. And I love the thought that Phil's not happy until the final whistle as well. Preston now trying to channel ball down the left side, just inside their own half. Coming down the left wing, cuts inside. Going onto the left side now. One-on-one now. Cross does come in. Danger. Well cleared. I tell you what, brilliant defense again. Wrexham's defensive prowess this season is right up there. Especially in the last 6 matches. 4 shutouts in the last 6 matches. 4 shutouts in the last 6 matches. 1 still ongoing. Going out. Goal kick given for a corner. Corner now. Jefferson wants that ball now. But again, great defensive play by this team. 6 matches. 4 shutouts. Could this be something? Not saying a word, am I? Don't want to jinx anything. Corner comes in again. Not the best corner, but it could be dangerous. Oh, I tell you. A big scrap in front of goal. Preston get one on net. Keep it coming up big. Down the line. No free kick. That should well be a Preston throw-in. Martin BQN, well played, Barney. Yeah, absolutely. Give Barney a hand. He did well. Absolutely, Martin BQN. Absolutely. Octo gifted experience. Broadhead due a goal. Yes. 2 more subs. There you go. Windass and Matty James. I'm glad to see the Generals coming in. Definitely glad to see the General coming in. And Windass as well. Nathan's run his race. Did okay. Got a couple of shots off. Was very active in the play, especially in some of the build-up play. But again, you can't score in every match. Josh Windass, a replacement there for Nathan Broadhead. Both guys smiling. You can see how happy Josh Windass is to get on the match. Calamity Jaina. That's badass Windass. Calamity Jaina says badass Windass. And obviously, Matty James, the General. That's my calling. Ben Sheaf walking off. You get 30 seconds per substitution. You don't need to run off the field. Your linesman there, yeah, Mr. James, you can keep beckoning him to come quicker, but you get 30 seconds. So he's taking the 30 seconds to walk off the field that you're going to tack on because a substitution was made at 90 minutes. So therefore, he's doing the right thing. Martin BQN, Longman needs to play well. He has been given another chance. Yes. Yep. It's a short cameo, but what you do in a short time can really measure up. Ball in the middle, headed onto net. I tell you what. Fine save again by Mr. AO. Take another look at this one. Onside, nobody's off. The ball is live, headed in. A lovely head. But Arthur gets tips on that. Goes around for a corner. Mr. Arquonquo playing fantastic. Preston looking for the short corner. Smith told to go inside. On the edge of the box. Ball through the middle. Shot coming in. Hits the side of the net. And literally a whole heap of players on the ground. Squeaky bum time, guys. 11 minutes to go, plus added. We're closing in on a road result. Let's hope it doesn't turn into something like Southampton, where we take 2 goals in the last 3 minutes. First game of the season. Do you remember that? I haven't forgot. back into the chat as we keep rolling through the second half. Di Humphries, Windass will settle the shop. Sorry, say that again. Windass will settle the ship. Thank you, Steve. Get your teeth in. They are mine. They are. I tell you. Sometimes I have too much fun, guys. I really do. Doing the Wrexham is absolutely brilliant. You just can't get enough of it. Just like that Depeche Mode song. I just can't get enough. 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 I should start a Wrexham song. Ball coming out to the right side. Back into the middle. First time cross. Nice cross. Headed on net. Danger, danger, danger. It's in the back of the net. There you go. There you go. One apiece. It has been coming. And unfortunately, Arthur can't get anywhere near that. But now we need to be very careful. Preston on the ascendancy here. We'll be looking to get that go-ahead winner. They've been working hard all second half. Now with the fresh legs, we need to go back and get something on net. 1-1 would be a decent scoreline. I did say coming into this, I'd be okay with that one. But looking at Arthur on the near post, he's beaten at the near post. Not much he can do about that one. And he does get a piece of it. But the clearance wasn't good. Maxi was off balance. He could do all he could. It's just one of those things. A goal comes and Phil now has to settle the ship, just like Windass coming in. Phil J. Weston, Arthur is a god. He is. But this time he was beaten. All ends up. Good. Martin BQN, good to see Matty time to calm things down. Now we need him. Now we need him. Absolutely. Arthur settling the ship. Windass now at halfway with the ball. One apiece, 81 minutes in. Wrexham were in 8th. We'll be sliding down a tad, but I tell you what, still time on the clock. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Throwing coming up to Preston. Maria McConnell says Blackburn game abandoned again. Waterlogged. They were 1-0 up just like last time versus Ipswich. They got to sort that drainage out. I mean, come on. It's becoming a bit of an epidemic under the rain. I mean, football fields are supposed to have absolutely great drainage. The field is cambered, for one. And under that, you've got the pipes for the drainage. What is Blackburn's problem? Twice in a season, that's very rare. It's very unusual. And that'll cost. That'll cost. That'll cost. Free Pug Show. AO is definitely man of the match so far. Definitely agree with you there. Martin BQN, I'm hoping Windass will sneak one. So am I. Come on, Josh. Badass Windass. Let's have it for Calamity Jane and all the rest of us. Corner coming in now. The corners have been very good from Preston. Another deep corner on the penalty spot. Man down. Over the bar. Preston definitely winning the first balls on the corners and getting lucky on the second balls. We need to be very careful. Very careful. There's a great chance there. And I don't know up until that shot if the referee had whistled it down. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. Yes, MJ Stayer, no. Martin BQN, damn. Phil J. Weston, yes, we hear you there. Octo Gifted Experience. If we do not win today, we would be in 15th as it stands 8th. And remember, guys, start the season, I did say, oh, get in there. Is that not a penalty? Is that not a penalty? He comes through with the ball and gets took down. Interesting, no call. The referee not giving anything away. Probably a good idea. Di Humphries, we need to push for the winner. Can't be having another 1-1 draw. Kind of agree with that. Hey, Cabby, where are you? Cabby. Come on, Cabby. There we go. Down in the corner, having a fight. Referee's got to call that one down. Well done, referee. Well done, linesman. Free kick coming. Mr. Devlin's already had one yellow card for mouthing off. He needs to be careful. Would be funny if he gets another yellow card and gets a red for mouthing off, hey? Wouldn't that be funny? Definitely not learning his lesson, is he, eh? Most guys on a yellow card normally zip it. Obviously, he's not zipping it. Squeaky bum time now, guys. Last 5 minutes plus extra time. I tell you what, I've had a great time today. If you told me before the match we get a 1-1, just like in the EFL Cup match that we played here, I'd have took it. We're coming of age at the racecourse. Anybody that comes to the EK Ras now knows they're in for a match. So I'm okay with the 1-1, was ecstatic with the 1-0, but doesn't take away that we played a top match. One moment where Max can't get on the ball and a shot coming in straight away. A little bit of luck for Preston. But as you know, in this game, you make your own luck. Ball down the line now. Kiefer won't get there. But ball over the top. He's offside. Doesn't take it. Well played down there. Ball over the top. Left side. Coming in. Far left side. Cuts inside. Cuts inside. Cuts inside. Takes a shot. Not the idea to do. Not the right move. Not the right move. Three guys waiting for the ball in the middle. Josh Windass blazes it over the bar. Octo Gifted Experience, 16th, Phil J. Western, now 12th in the live table. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Crystal Disco Ball back in the house with the kiddies, loving it. It's time for the 12th player. Come on, Cabby. Cabby. Get in here, son. Cabby. Come on, buddy. Paul Heckingbottom really pushing his team on, though. Have to admire Heckingbottom. Great coach over the years. Lovely shot of the Welsh Dragon fans there in the crowd. Disappointed, maybe, that it's a 1-1. But hey, like I say, before the match, I'd have took a 1-1, no doubt about it. And as Crystal Disco Ball says, it's time for the 12th player. Come on, Cabby. Cabby. Come on, buddy. He's probably so far away he can't hear me. Because normally if I call him, he'd be running. Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. Cabby comes in and we get a late winner. 22 shots to 9. 7 on target for Preston. 3 on target for Wrexham. Preston pushing. Oh, I tell you. Lucky he doesn't slide through and break a leg there. Preston on the edge of the box. Takes the shot. Gets blocked. Jimmy Macknell on the edge of the box. Fires it all the way downfield. Referee blowing it up for offside. Another little break for Wrexham. 3 minutes plus added time. Probably going to be a fair measure of added time. Maybe 4 to 5 minutes, I'd imagine. So there's enough time for anybody to get a winner. One apiece right now, coming down to the wire. Cross comes in. Scraps picked up. Shot comes on the edge of the box. It's still alive. Amazing tackle there by Jimmy Mack. Game-saving tackle by Jimmy Mack, I've got to tell you. Ball to the top. Kiefer Moore using the body. Nobody gets on the end of it. Preston coming back the other way. They've got the bit between their teeth right now, Preston. A little bit more energy. Dancing around the park a lot quicker. The ball's moving faster. On the left side now. 2 minutes to go. Plus added time. Well weighted, well played there. I tell you what, great defending again. Longman waits, strips the ball, fires it downfield, nothing doing. Free kick coming up for Preston. Interesting times. Octo Gifted Experience says, got nothing but faith for this season. Absolutely. Referee blows it down. Game is alive. Free kick coming up. Is he going to loft it into the box or is he going to tap off for the winger? Taps it off. Goes to the winger. Looking for the cross. Cross does come in. Danger. Oh, I tell you, that was definitely a big chance. Complain about the push off the ball, but man, oh man, you should be putting that in the back of the net. Preston's made a lot of chances now. A little bit of luck here. Wrexham with the ball going forward. Cuts outside. On his knees. Well done, Thomason. Keeps the ball going. George Dobson on the middle. passes over to Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack gets it back. Well played, Jimmy Mack. Cross comes in. It does come in. Anybody, get on the end of that one. Whistled down by the referee for a little bit of pushing and pulling. Nice effort. Headed on goal. But all for naught. All for naught. All for naught. But yeah, I like that Octo gifted experience. Got nothing but faith for this season. Yes. We're fast approaching the post-game show. We'll be going straight into the post-match analysis. One more time. Lovely cross by Jimmy Mack. Bit of pushing and pulling. The referee not having any of that. Wrexham need to hold on. Final one take for me from today is Barney is better than Longman. I think that's a fair assessment. I think Barney's crosses are something. It's a sexy part of his game. Those crosses are a sexy part of his game. And I think he is a better crosser of the swerving high cross than Longman. Longman may be better with the low cross. But I tell you what, we got two guys like for like that can come out and change the flow of the game. But I do like what Ryan brings. That is Barnett. But you have to say one thing. Ryan Barnett was on the field. It was 1-0 Wrexham. Longman comes on. It ends up 1-1. Interesting tactic. Interesting point. I tell you, Arthur saves the day again. That ball's out. That ball's out. That ball's out. That ball's out. Arthur with a brilliant, brilliant save. That was close to 2-1 again. Preston have had the chances to have won this match all game long. We've seen it. Again, brilliant by Arthur. Gets in there, makes the block. Ball over the top. But I feel the ball went out. But again, Arthur getting in there. Brilliant goalkeeping, very brave. Ball over the top. Spins out. Goal kick. Well done to everybody in the chat and everybody watching. Thank you again. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the channel, get in this family. And we got more games coming up. We're only coming up to halfway through the season. Coming to halfway through the season. Not there yet. Preston down the right-hand side now. Coming over halfway. 92 minutes dead on the money. 3 minutes to go. A lot of tired legs out there. Story for one. Passing it off. Big mistake, though. Makes up for the terrible pass by bringing a massive tackle. Wrexham have had a few breakaways today. Is it fitness in the last part of the game that's not our friend? Because we've had a lot of chances to have got a breakaway. And some of the breakaways we've had all through the season, if you cast your minds back all through the season, some of the breakaways we've had haven't come off. Probably one of the parts of our game that we need to work on is breakaways. Finding the space, picking the right pass, selecting the quality. I know it's not easy, but I would think that's one of the things we can be working on is breakaways because we don't seem to be too good at it. Great block by Jimmy Mack. Well done, Arthur Okonkwo coming out. Danger averted. 2 minutes to go. Keep biting your nails. Keep biting those nails. Free Pug Show says, come on, boys, let's just win it. Maria says, 5 added on. Yes. Nice play down the right side now. Wrexham pushing down the right side. Coming inside. Gets the cross in. Nobody there, but Jimmy Mack's coming on the wide side. He will get there. Well done, Jimmy Mack. Off the field, but so it likewise as a Preston player. It's now 9 on 9 for the next couple of seconds. Brilliant tackle. Wrexham now very much alive. Not the best pass by Thomason, but we get lucky. George Dobson comes up with the ball. Windass taps off. Matty James, lookalike, Maxi Cleworth on the ball, playing like the general. Wrexham trying to get that cross in. One-timer doesn't come in. Windass on the ball, on the edge of the box. Give and go, doesn't get the go. Dobson to Windass. Windass now looking for something to happen. Nice use of the clock, guys. We're killing the clock really well in their zone. This is how you finish off a game. Brilliant. Free kick referee. Free kick referee. I tell you what, he couldn't give a free kick there. I don't see why not. Anywho, Preston coming forward. 30 seconds on the clock. Well blocked again. Throw in coming up to Preston. Well done, well done, well done. Danny in New York City. Love your commentary. New sub from New York City. Let's go, Wrexham. Love it, Danny. Brilliant, mate. Danny in New York City. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. This is what we do every week. Phil going nuts on the sideline. Absolutely. Phil Heckingbottom gets a yellow card. But Phil's going nuts. Looks like he's swallowed the chewing gum and he's choking on it. But Phil going nuts. Ball over the top. Last Dance Saloon referee looking at his watch. That probably is going to be it. Phil J. Weston says, a great defensive performance. We are into the post-game show. Fantastic match. 1-1 on the day. So close to being a 1-0 road win. But again, a great performance by the complete team. They've exhausted themselves in this match. The rain hasn't stopped all day. It's coming down in buckets upon buckets upon buckets of glorious rain. A wonderful day in the rain. We come up short on the scoreboard, but we come up big on the performance. I tell you what, into the chat. We're into the chat right now. As I say, we're in the post-game right now. A few of the players hanging around Lewis Smith, referee, who in my opinion had a great game today. A few calls didn't go the way of the Preston, didn't go the way of the Wrexham, but the referee's there to call the game, not to go and make favours. Phil J. Weston having a word with the referee, Lewis Smith, as well. Phil not so happy too, but hey, great day. A win was to be. We get a draw, not so bad. Phil's getting all the players over to the crowd, absolutely soaking wet through, but a big performance. 9 unbeaten. Take that out of this. 9 unbeaten. Massive, massive. 1-1 at the end of 90 plus 5. Into the chat. Phil J. Weston says, a great defensive performance, a well-earned point. Arthur is in such great form that the big boys may come a-knocking. Let me have a quick swig. They may come a-knocking. Possession, 57% for Preston, 42% for Wrexham. 23 to 9 shots, 7 on target to 3 in favour of Preston. Defensive tackles, 10-1 for Wrexham, 6 for Preston. And interceptions the other way around. 10 interceptions for Preston, 6 for Wrexham. Passing percentage accuracy, 78% for Preston, 73% for Wrexham. Discipline, 8 fouls to 6 in favour of Preston. Fouls 1, 7 to 6 in favour of Wrexham. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. Not so bad on the day. No red card in sight. Attacking percentages, 57% for Preston, 42% for Wrexham. So there's some of the stats coming through. We're going to get you the chat as well. We're going back into the chat as well. But I've got to say, let's have a look at the scores on the doors and see what we've got for 90 minutes plus. There may well be a couple of games still going. QPR still going as we sound. But let's go right from the top. You know about Middlesbrough and Hull City. 4-1 from Middlesbrough yesterday. Today, Watford 3-2 over Norwich. Unlucky Norwich were winning 2-1. Derby getting battered at home by Leicester 3-1. Blackburn Rovers abandoned. Bristol City lose 1-0. Millwall 1-0. Swansea 2-0. Well done, the Swans. Getting out of dodge. We'll tell you about the table in a second. Oxford going down 2-0. Ipswich 3-0 over Coventry. There's a big black eye for Coventry City. Let's take it the damage. Eggy on 43. Hurst on 60. And Azun on 90 plus 5. I tell you, a big, big day. A big, big day. A big, big day. Not so good for Coventry. 3-0 on the day. And I should say one more time. Azun on 90 plus 5. 3-0 for Coventry. Loss on the day. Gets worse, though, for other teams. Sheffield United battering Stoke City 4-0. It goes 10 minutes on McGuinness. 40 minutes Seriki. Patrick Bamford from Leeds United on 44. And Peck on 77. Stoke City battered beyond belief. 4-0 on the day. Would you have seen that before today? Probably not. Probably not. But it is what it is. 4-0 on the day. And Southampton over Birmingham 3-1. You got to love that. Well done, Southampton on the day. Looking at the table, top 6. Let's have a quick look at the table. looking at your top 6 right now. Preston, Wrexham was the last one. Preston going into 5th, but your top 6. Coventry on top. 2 losses on the season now. The other loss was Wrexham on 43 points. Middlesbrough in 2nd. I tell you, Middlesbrough are keeping pace. They've caught up 3 points. They were 10 behind. It's now 7. So Middlesbrough on 36 in 2nd. Millwall doing very well. 3rd place on 34. Overachieving. Millwall overachieving. Ipswich in 4th on 31. Preston with the 1-1 in 5th on 31. Stoke slide down even further, down to 6. Stoke City started well, but I do say, and did say weeks ago, I see Stoke sliding down to mid-table, where they normally would be. Wrexham are in 12th on the day. Not so bad. We were in 9th before coming into this weekend. We dropped to 10th overnight, Friday night into Saturday, and now we've dropped a couple of places with the draw into 12th. Had we have won, we would have been in 8th. Just to let you know, down at the bottom, Sheffield Wednesday, unfortunately, relegated on minus 10 points now. There's no way they're getting back. They're 28 points. 28 points from safety. 9 wins and a draw. 10 matches. That would put them on 28 matches if they got 9 wins and a draw back-to-back. It's not going to happen. Norwich City lose today. They were winning. They stay rooted into the bottom 3. Portsmouth staying in the bottom 3. Oxford into 21. And Swansea with the win up a place into 20th. So things are looking good for Swansea as well. Back into the chat, guys. Give me a second, because you guys make it happen. Find my spots. Stevie, there we go. Danny is a new sub. Danny in New York City. Welcome to the family. Phil J. Weston, great defensive performance. Absolutely, Phil. Martin BQN. I'll take a draw. 20 games, 4 losses. 20 games, 4 losses, yeah. There's also a stat. If you're looking at the top 10 in the league, yeah, we haven't won as many games as everybody else. And I did say coming into this season that if we draw 20 matches on the season, 15 to 20, that guarantees us safety away from relegation. But those draws can potentially keep us in tune with chasing a top 10 quasi the lower end of the playoffs too. It can happen. Our defense is rocking. 9 games undefeated. This team is 9 matches undefeated. You got to resonate with that. That just does not happen. It's absolutely team perfection. Colombia 20, how you doing, bruv? Does Argentina have the easiest group in the World Cup? I think Argentina have the easiest group in the World Cup. I think they do. By the way, I just released 2 videos down in the library. One is the groups themselves all the way through. Okay, so all 12 groups and the matches in 1:08, 68 seconds, so it doesn't take any time. Get into that, please. I ask you, please watch that. Like it, so YouTube love us, because they've got to start loving us. And I also dropped another video yesterday talking about Canada's Nightmare Group B. Canada's Nightmare Group B. Get into that. And also in that second video, Wales, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Northern Ireland, and Italia. If you're a countryman from those nations, you want to watch that video. I tell you more than just about Canada. I tell you about those other 4 clubs in Pathway 8 UEFA playoff system, where 4 teams are going to go to 1 that goes to the World Cup. Check that video out. Get in the library. 2 recent, yesterday, dropped some World Cup videos. One with the groups, and one about Canada, and the other 4 teams mentioned, respectively, Northern Ireland, or the north of Ireland, as they say, Bosnia-Herzegovina, that's the other one, Italia is the other one, and Wales as well. Get into that. You'll love it. Into the chat. Octo gifted experience, still only 3 points off the playoffs. See the positives? The positives? If we lose today, let's say we lost today, we'd slide even further and we'd be closer to 15, which is a good place. But yeah, only 3 points off the playoffs and sitting healthily. And no one's talking about relegation. Can you imagine how many people would be in our face if we were near the bottom 3? They'd be loving it to take chinks out of us. They can't do that now. Phil J. Weston, let's go 3 points at Hull in the week. Yes. That's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. Hull City, up and down, up and down. You don't know what you're getting on the day. But with people like Geldof on that team that can score at will, you've got to be careful. We're going to be busy. We're going to be busy. Martin BQN, great show, Stevie. Man of the match, Arthur. I say most of the family are going to agree with that. I think most of the family are going to agree with that. Arthur bailed us out. Let's not forget Jimmy Mack with that goal line clearance as well early in the first half too, yeah? So the whole match, literally, yeah, Arthur bailed us out. I would guarantee you, I'm agreeing with you. I think a lot of the guys would agree. If anybody doesn't agree, let me know if you don't agree with Arthur being the man of the match on this one. Because I tell you what, he stood on his head so many times. Low saves, point-blank blocks, great collections, nice fisting. He was all over the place. His game is rising. And yes, I agree with a lot of you guys. The big boys are watching Arthur. If they come in for him, they're going to have to pay big bucks. They're going to have to pay big bucks. We will not let AO go for free. And I mean a cheap price. When I say free, I mean a cheap price. They're going to have to pay to squeeze him away from the Red Dragons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chris Covering, how you doing, Chris, down in Australia? How you doing, bruv? Thank you for a great watch-along. As usual, amazing defense. Yes, defense was amazing. Absolutely amazing, Chris. Lovely to hear from you. Absolutely lovely. Digging this. Till next time, great show. Thanks for having me. Welcome in, Digging this. And you came in late, as you normally do, which is brilliant. Fantastic. Keep coming back. Columbia 20. Do the Whitecaps have a chance to win the MLS Cup? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There's going to be a lot of people watching that match. I'm going to settle down and watch that later on as well. Quite interested to do it. I'm not going to call that game. I'm going to watch it. Just going to have a chill. Might have a beer. Might have a rum. You never know. But I'm just going to chill and enjoy that one. But I've got to tell you, Whitecaps do have a chance. There's no doubt about it. Grim plays. I doubt AO wants to leave us. You know, when you become a certified number one, and you are the guy, and you're doing it, and your form is up there, yeah, it's going to be hard for him to leave. The more he plays, the more he becomes Wrexham's number one, staunch number one. The fans love the guy. There's no bad smell. Everything's positive, and he'll feel the love. Because let's face it, the players love to be loved, don't they, right? The players love to be loved, like anybody. You want to be loved. You want to be respected. So the players love to be loved. He likes to be comfortable where he is. He's comfortable where he is. But I tell you, I agree with you, Grim Plays, 100%. I doubt AO wants to leave us. I doubt it. Why would you? You could go to a big club. You can earn big money. But are you necessarily going to be happier? Do you get the time? Will you be the number one? Because if Arthur goes north to one of the big clubs, he's going to be on the bench. He's not going to be starting every game. He'll be on the bench. And it only takes one or two little mistakes for a good keeper in the Premier League to be touted as garbage. So, coining this phrase, he's a big fish in our pond. He'll be a stickleback in the ocean if he goes to a big club. You've seen it so many times. Guys get plucked from the low leagues, they go to the big leagues, and they don't have that level. Arthur's got this level, and he's proving championship level right now. Is he a Premier League goalkeeper? I don't think he is right now. He's certainly working towards it, and he's still young. So, point being, when the time comes, it will be difficult for Arthur to leave us. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I want to go now onto the chats and get you some of the stats one more time. But again, thank you everybody for joining us today. It was a fantastic ride. It really was. We didn't get what we were looking for, but a draw in actual fact is a good thing. On the stats today, one more time, 16 shots for Preston, 6 on target, 9 for Wrexham, 4 on target, 58% possession Preston, 42% Wrexham. Higher percentage possession for Wrexham in the first half than the second. Fouls 8-7, yellow cards 1 apiece, offsides 1 apiece, corners. That's why I'm bringing this up. Corners. 16 corners to 2. Who do you think had 16 corners? You know it. Preston. Wrexham, 2 corners on the day. Just saying. But yes, a great point. We sit 12th. I don't have a problem with that. Slightly disappointed when the goal went in, but you can't win them all. You can't win them all, nor should you expect to win them all either. For Wrexham, midweek, Saturday, a whole week, is Watford next weekend. In midweek is Hull City at EK Ras. 2 matches now, back-to-back, as I shut this down. 2 matches back-to-back for Wrexham. Wednesday, Hull City at EK Ras. Saturday, Watford at EK Ras, the racecourse ground. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But now we're due a win. And if you remember the last pre-game show, I said we've won, drawn, one drawn, one drawn, one drawn for 8 matches. I said in the last show, now's the time we're going to draw a game and then win the next. So we've drawn that game. I'm looking for the win against Hull City Wednesday. There will be a pre-game. I will be doing the watch-along again. And I thank everybody right now for being in here. I'm going to finish off with the chat before we go, but I thank you for watching today. I thank you for liking and subscribing and joining this family. And it's a growing family. And don't forget the World Cup's coming. Videos down in the library. Get into that too. But get into here Wednesday again for the match against Hull City. It's going to be an interesting game. Don't have much time to wait for it. And then again, we don't have much time to wait for the next one, which will be Watford on the next weekend. Into the chat as we go. I'm going to go into the email system. Martin in Louisiana. Just a second. Great performance, Stevie. Love the show. Coming back again. Have subscribed. Thought 1-0 was good today. Sucking the 1-1. Got to agree with you. Way to go. Louisiana. Lovely. New place in America. Maria, rounding out the show for the day. Maria McConnell, MJ Steyer. Wrexham, joint 3rd best defense in the league, conceding just 20 goals in 19 games. Joint with Borough and Preston North End, only bettered by Preston North End. There you go. Maria, great points. Great points again. 20 goals against the defense, really. And we were so close to 5 shutouts in 6 matches. Just didn't happen. But all that pressure from Preston finally paid off. And you knew it would. You knew it would. You knew it would. Guys, enjoy your weekend. MJ Stay, Ipswich on 19 and Stoke City 18. Not bad, Maria. Not bad at all. We're doing well. And as this season progresses, we're getting better and better and better. So I hope you enjoyed the show today. I hope you enjoyed the match. I hope you enjoyed my new shirt. I love the new shirt. And I'll tell you what, I will be back Wednesday for Hull City. I would love to see you there from anywhere around the world. Get in here. The best football family on YouTube where Wrexham's concerned. I love you in the chat. I love you in the camera. I love you watching. Get back again on Wednesday and we'll see what we do against Hull City. But for now, it finishes 1-1 on the day. A game where Wrexham really battled well, amazingly, as a defensive unit and came away with a point where it looked like it could have been 3. But when you concede 16 corners and Preston own the second half and they are literally throwing everything at you, even the kitchen sink, you do expect possibly to get scored on. And above all, Arthur Okonkwo played a massive game as man of the match. But not even Arthur could stop that one goal going in. On the day, 1-1 is a great result. Get ready for Wednesday. And finally, Maria McConnell, thank you very much. Great show, Stevie. Up the town. I say thank you, everybody. Up the town. Get back here on Wednesday, and we'll do this one more time. A point's not a bad thing. Sitting 12th is even better. And we're only 3 points off the playoffs.